Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams Sunday edition. How are we all doing? I know, it's sort of always weird asking that because it's like, well, I streamed yesterday, but did anyone have any profound life changes since yesterday? Who knows? But I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. I hope that you're having a good Sunday so far. And I hope it gets even better once we get into the Dynamax Adventures. Like I said, this weekend is a good one for me to do streams on and stuff like that. So I'm not doing extra streams, but I will try and do extra Dynamax Adventures. So instead of doing like 4 or 8, we'll try and go for 5 or 9. And with that said, let's get into the game nice and quickly whilst I say hi to people. So Kiba hi, and Cheese hi, and Kieran hi, and Kevin hi. And hang on, and Crows, hi, I think I already said hi to, no, actually, no, I didn't say hi to Crows, yeah, and Xander, hi, and then Kevin, Silent Storm, and Cheese, and Bros was here, like, several hours ago. Guys, if you ever do chat before the streams, obviously that's fine, that's perfectly allowed, but please do like pay attention to the time that people post at, because I mean, admittedly I don't always, when I'm kind of looking, I'll kind of see that people posted before the strike and think it's, you know, like minutes before the strike instead of hours. But please do look, if you're trying to like talk to people before the strike, look at the time. Okay, so yeah, very delayed lemons. Okay, so I hope you guys are doing well though. It is colder today. I may need to like put on my hoodie or something like that, because I don't want to put like the heating on if all I need to do is put on a hoodie. So anyway, yeah, but in fairness, Cheese, he wasn't really looking at like when you were posting is sort of the point I'm making. So it's like it's not your, you didn't like do anything wrong or anything is the point I'm making. Okay. So anyway, we've said hi to people. We've and that's like, when I say cold, I mean like cold here for LA, like it's sort of like it's cold enough that like my hands are a bit cold and my feet are a bit cold, and it's like, yeah, I think I need to like put on a hoodie kind of thing. Like it's not like cold, I'm not like shivering or like ooh, but like it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's probably better for me to have a hoodie on, like better for my long-term health or something. Okay, so if you guys are good, I know you know what I'm going to say, but please hold your horses. May all horses be held. But number one, please click like on the video if you haven't already. Let's make sure we don't get into a crab cake popsicle situation. I've also been thinking as well, maybe if like if we have like the number of live, because I can't see the number of people watching live, right? And so if I knew that like the number had grown, I would say like, oh, if you haven't liked the video yet, please like the video. Like if a bunch of people had come in and I didn't know they'd come in, like I wouldn't say that, but I would say that if I knew a bunch of people had joined. So maybe we need a code word or something for like if a bunch of people join the stream, because I can't see that kind of thing. Because back when I used to have a number that I could see go up, I could be like, and if you're just joining the stream, make sure to like the video, but I don't have a way to do that. So maybe we need a code word, let me know. But like sort of thing for like if you see the number jump up, you can be like, we're in a, you know, something equivalent to crab cake popsicle, but a different phrase. So let me know if you have any ideas. So number one, like the video if you haven't already. Number two, please make sure that if you would like to play along, that you are watching the video live. That's very, very important, okay? Make sure you have a red circle if you hover on the YouTube video, not a grey circle. I think we're all familiar with this concept, so I won't explain it fully, because you guys know. And finally, if you are interested in playing, and if you are indeed watching live, then let me just type in a couple of things. Our tickets today are Dialga, Lunala, and Blacephalon. If you have caught any of those Pokemon already in the Dynamax Adventures, that means you can't shiny hunt for them, and you can't catch them a second time. So basically, you guys need to let me know what tickets you're actually able to do out of Lemonade. Ooh, Lemonade could be interesting. Although that's kind of similar to the Lemons. But anyway, but you guys will need to let me know who you can do out of Dialga, Lunala, and Blacephalon. Okay? So, and you're going to do that by writing strike in big capital letters. And then, whoa, I haven't said ready, set, bow yet. I know I've put it in the chat, but that's because I do that for a visual thing, not for an audio. Okay, everyone's typing in strike way too early. I didn't say ready, set, bow. I didn't say ready, set, bow. Whoa. I know I put it in chat, but I put it in chat so that I have a visual bookmark, okay? That you have to wait for me to say ready, set, bow. If I don't say ready, set, bow, it doesn't count. You got to wait for me to say it, okay? So none of those are going to count, okay? You got to wait for me. Again, I put the ready, set, bow so that I have a little visual bookmark, okay? So that means I have to do the Nightbot again thing. I have to do the Nightbot thing again now, okay? So you have to wait for me to say it. Not, okay, because I have to do the Nightbot thing again now, because the Nightbot thing has been ruined, okay? So, right, I was like half a sentence away. Right, okay, so, let me know which of those you can do in the following format. Strike, I can do, and then say which legendaries you can do, okay? Ready, set... Okay, Nightbot's taking longer now. Ready, set, bow. There we go. Right, all the ones below the Nightbot. Ready, set, bow. Okay, so there we go. Sorry, I do the Nightbot thing, but I do that so that I have a visual marker on screen of like where I need to look. Okay, okay. So, right. Okay, sorry. I do appreciate it. It's just one of those things where, you know, if people start doing it too early or anything like that, you know, then it messes things up. But okay, so I do appreciate it. Right, okay. So, right, let's add some names to this thing. Right. Oh, okay. Crows can do Blacephalon. Okay, I'll put crows in a Blacephalon team. Hang on. Beware the crows. Okay, hang on. Let me just do beware the crows. There we go. Kiba can do any. Excellent. Okay, right. I mean, maybe I'll change the ready, set, bow thing to just, like, bookmark, but, or something like that, just so people don't get confused. Like, maybe I'll change that so it's not as confusing. But yeah, you gotta wait for me to say ready, set, bow. But maybe I'll change the bookmark thing to a bookmark. Okay, right, so hang on. 1, 2... Oh, hang on, did I not put Silent Storm? Oh my gosh, I didn't put Silent Storm. Oh my gosh. Hang on. This is why you gotta double check. Okay, hang on. Silent Storm. Again, there's not really an advantage to, like, getting your comment in first or anything like that. Okay. Let's see. Orchid Angel, hi! Okay, so here's what I've got so far, and, like, let me know if, here's what I've got so far. Let me know if I've, like, messed this up or got anything wrong or anything like that, okay? Team 1, Dialga, I've got Cheese, Kevin, and Kieran. Team 2, Lunala, I've got Kiba and Silent Storm. Team 3, Blacephalon, I've got Beware the Crows. That's what I've got. Is that everyone, or did I miss anyone? Because again, in all the flurry and all the flourish and all the chaos... in fairness, I may have missed some people. So, if I missed anyone, now is the time to let me know. And if I didn't, then let's go. Okay. So, I just had to have a sip of water as well. Oh my gosh. Okay. Also, hang on. My pillows are all, like, messed up. I have pillows behind my back and they're all messed up. Okay. Oh no, the game went dark. Okay, so if that's all good, let's connect to the Wycom. Mine should be fairly quick because I'm on a wired connection. It should finish by the time I finish this sentence. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to talk to the scientist lady. This is going to be Team 1. Angry Craggy! Hello! Welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Yeah, it feels like it's been a little while, hasn't it? Angry Craggy, if you would like to be on a Lunala team, let me know, and I'll put you on the Lunala team. But anyway, Dialga, this is going to be Cheese, Kevin, and Kieran, okay? So Cheese, Kevin, Kieran, please talk to the lady. Please say that you would like to do a Dynamax adventure and say that anything goes. But we are going to hunt for a Dialga. We're going to hunt for a dragon. And hopefully if you watched yesterday's stream, you will know what to now post in chat now that I have just said that. Right, I'm going to select Dialga. Angry Craggy, you'll join a Lunala team. Okay, I'll add you in a second. Kieran, yes, Kieran understood the memo. Kieran understood the assignment. Okay, we're going to go 11-17 and then 12-11. That's going to be the code. It's 11-17, 12-11 for Cheese, Kevin, and Kieran. And I'm going to put Angry Craggy on the spreadsheet very quickly. Because we don't do the spreadsheet during Dynamax Adventures, but Angry Craggy came just in time. Just in time. To be able to be put on the spreadsheet. Right. Okay, so we've got Fernie for the money. And Kevin, who is also funny, but just not for the money. And then Kevin's Fernie for the heaven. Oh, Rox, hello, welcome, welcome. And Cheese. Rox, if you're okay with doing a Blacephalon, I could add you to Blacephalon. But let me know. Dialga is weak to ground and fighting. That's what we want to look out for. If we can't find those, steel types do wall Dialga defensively. So just keep that in mind. Oh, do the weird glass in the key item have some kind of weird effect? Isn't that for like the Tornadus things, or is that like a lens? That might be for, like, Tornadus and stuff like that. I can't remember. You're actually shiny hunting it right now. Okay, well, then I'm adding you to the team for Blacephalon. That'll be in about, like, 45 minutes to an hour or something like that. So you have time. You have time. Team 2, you have less time. But, okay. Rox, I'm just going to add Rox to the Blacephalon team. And then we'll get on with our Dialga. Oh, and Onlera's here. Oh, on Lara, you could... No, on Lara, there's a spot for Blacephalon. I could add you to Blacephalon if you're happy to do Blacephalon. This is Dialga, so I'm going to go with Exeggutor. Exploud also has Focus Blast. It's just... But Doug Trio's way better. Okay, now Exploud is, like, an okay choice. And then Lairon is a Steel type, and it does have Metal Sound, I guess? Like, I don't know. Okay. Right, here we go. Okay, so we got Wartortle on the left. Oh, Mian Shao is on the right. That is a way better choice. That's actually super effective. So we definitely want the Mian Shao. It's just the question is, what do we get afterwards? Seeking does have Drill Run, so maybe we might want to stick more to the right-hand side, I would say. Like, maybe we want to do, like, fighting, and then whatever the electric is. I don't know if it's Manectric or Luxray. I couldn't quite see. Oh, Kieran needs Ivysaur. Well, we'll see about Ivysaur, then. We'll see if we can get an Ivysaur. Because if it's a Luxray, Luxray's not very good for Dialga, but we do have a load of ground types. But... okay. Dynamax energy gathered around me. I'm going to use a physical Max Mindstorm, which isn't ideal, but, yeah, the Reveal Glass that changes the Weather Genie's form. That's the name of it. Yeah, the Reveal Glass. Yeah, that's for, like, changing Tornadus, Landorus, and Thundurus, and then, you know, in eventual later games, Enamorus, into, their sort of alternate forms. So... yeah. No, I didn't say the wide lens. I didn't say the wide lens. I was like, because it's like a magnifying. It's sort of, because that's like reveal glass, so like a magnifying lens type thing. It's the thing that changes the genies. Right, Iron Tail, nice. Okay, and then Max Mindstorm. Oh, that was so close. Oh yeah, the little paws. Oh yeah, you can see them a whole lot better when it's big, can't you? Ah, that's quite funny. That's quite funny. For the money. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going with more psychic. Oh, is it like a mirror? Well, mirrors, lenses, they all fall under an umbrella, right? Like, they all fall under some kind of umbrella of something. I don't know. Rox, you've done 23 adventures for Blacephalon. Ooh, nice. Oh, it is a mirror. Okay. I know. Exploud has, like, such low PP. It's really annoying. Actually, Luxray and... Luxray and Mainetric... Okay, so we do want this. I just don't know who wants it. Maybe Exploud, honestly. Exploud could honestly switch here, because Exploud isn't really that good. I'm happy for, like, Exploud. Yeah. Just because, like, Focus Blast isn't, like, that good. I know Exploud had Blizzard, and Blizzard's better for Ivysaur, but yeah, we can go for Ivysaur. Mainetric, yeah, Mainetric's not really that good for Dialga, I don't think. And then the question is, who do we want for the Sea King? I almost feel that Metal Sound isn't going to be that useful. I don't know. Metal Sound isn't really going to be that useful. So maybe Lairon could switch. Or maybe it could just be like me as Exeggutor. Because Exeggutor's Stomping Tantrum isn't that great. I don't know. Or maybe we don't even switch for the Sea King. I don't know. Because basically we've got two things with Stab. Although Lairon could use Metal Sound and help out Mian Xiao. So maybe I could switch. Maybe I could switch. But I think for right now, no one needs to switch. And then maybe we'll see about switching for the Sea King. But yeah. Oh, Rox, you just got Mian Xiao in your adventure too? Oh, that's funny. I like that. Right. But watch this. Kieran has kind of like just made us do Ivysaur in effect. But watch, Kieran will get a Minty Boy Dialga now. I'm telling you, Kieran, it's gonna happen. Okay. Oh gosh, that's less than ideal. Oh, is this gonna make the power of our ground moves worse? I know it like. Oh no, and then Iron Tail missed. Oh, come on, can we get a win here? Okay, we're so close. We're so close. Okay, just attack it, and hopefully we get a win here. Oh yeah, no. Or Kieran will get Tenchi's Choice with Ivysaur and Dialga. Yes, that's it. Okay. Well, the thing about Lairon is that Lairon's, like, not going to be, like, attacking Dialga. The thing it's going to be doing is, like, metal... Like, if we keep Lairon for Dialga... it's not going to be attacking it. It's going to be using Metal Sound. So we don't really need to worry about PP for Lairon all that much. But yeah. Right. The thing about the PP preservation is, oh, sorry, did Onlara say about doing Blacephalon? Or is Onlara still here? Because if Onlara wanted to be on the Blacephalon team, that would have been fine. It's not going to be for a while, but... Angry Craggy, you just did another adventure and you're on a drought of about 56. Oh, gosh, that's... Oh, okay. Thank you, cheese. Okay, so yeah, we don't want to switch for Ivysaur. It doesn't really have anything to offer. Oh, okay. No, just because I'm in the middle of the Dynamax adventure, so I'm not going to go on the spreadsheet unless I'm, like, you know, because, yeah, I've, like, put the spreadsheet away now, so, so I was like, I can go back into it, but I need to know if, like, you're interested in that. But yeah, sorry for that little miscommunication. Okay, so, yeah, if we go for the Sea King, then we have the Backpacker, and then we have an option to switch if we want to switch. If we do switch, I do think it'll be either Lairon or Exeggutor. Lairon can use Metal Sound to, like, help out Mienshao. And Sea King is probably, like, a little bit better than Exeggutor just because water does resist steel. So, and Drill Run does have a chance to critical hit as well, which is kind of a bit better than Stomping Tantrum. So, yeah. Right. I am going to use a Solar Beam. It's going to take 2 turns. I honestly think keeping Lairon might be the best thing because it's, like, defensive. And if you can get an Eviolite, from the Backpacker, that's, like, a really, really, really good item for a Lairon. So, okay. Anyway, if people are just joining, then please, 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 let me know. Oh. A wild on Lara has been added to the spreadsheet, which means a wilder Kramen is here in the spreadsheet. Thank you, Kramen. Oh, whoops, I accidentally got rid of the spreadsheet. There we go. Thank you, Kramen. And hi, Kramen. Happy Sunday. Okay. So, I know. Now, of course, now I can Dynamax. And then it's like, well, I would have rather used, like, Max Overgrowth. I should have thought that through a bit more, but... oh, it was Xander. Xander's digging around in the spreadsheet. Oh, well, thank you, Xander. Hens love... Sorry, hang on. I need to have it. No. Hens love roosters, geese love ganders, everyone else loves mud. Xander. I messed that up so bad. I'll work on it, Xander, I promise. I got nervous. Because I only really properly learned the words to the song like a day ago. Because I was always like, hang on, what's the first line? I don't know the first line. I know it's like geese love geese love ganders. But anyway, Bark. We did it, team 1. That was fun, at least for now. But anyway, Bark. We want to catch everything. We don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash catch them. I feel like I was going to say something else, and then I don't know what I was going to say, because I got distracted by the spreadsheet. Oh, no, wait, I was going to say about... No, I knew there was a Munchlax. I don't think I said anything otherwise. But yes. Okay, no, actually, no, that's fine. Everyone else loves Maud Flanders. I mean, that sounds quite funny as well, because obviously there's Maud Flanders. I am going to switch for health reasons. And because, yeah, it's just, I'm probably the best one to switch. So, I think Dugtrio... Okay, if we get the Backpacker, keep in mind if you can get a Citrus Berry, that will heal you up, like, immediately. I am going to go... What am I going to go with? I'll go with a Life Orb. It's probably a bit risky, but we have 4 lives, so it's fine. Let's see what everyone's going for. Come on, Eviolite for Lairon. Eviolite for Lairon. Oh, it's a Focus Band. Oh, and then Dugtrio's got a Focus Sash. Although that's not bad. If Dugtrio dies, then that's not as bad. Okay. Who's Dynamaxing here? Is it Dugtrio or is it Mienfoo? Mienfoo. If it's... Basically, if Lairon uses... Metal Sound. If everyone else just attacks, okay? Don't worry about any other statuses or anything. I know I think Dugtrio can use Screech, but maybe don't use it right. It depends on who's Dynamaxing. Who can Dynamax? Because if it's Mien, if Mien Xiao can Dynamax, Dugtrio doesn't really... Yeah, Dugtrio doesn't really need to use Screech. So that's my theory, my game theory. You didn't get a Citrus Berry. Oh, that's a shame. But that's okay, though. Kevin, all of your items are pointless. Stop offering me an EV like we need fully evolved Pokemon. Dang. But this is good because now we have a move that's as powerful as Aura Sphere, but it's going to power up Dugtrio and Seeking. So this is pretty cool. And then basically Lairon will power up the Mienshao. So we're all kind of powering each other up basically. Okay, so using Slash. Hang in there, Dugtrio. Did it hang in there? No! No! Oh, I bet that was really close as well. Okay, that's one life. Drill run! Okay, okay, there's my life orb. That sucks. Okay, Metal Sound. But here's the thing. My attacks will still get boosted, and then Mien Xiao's will still... So basically, Mien Xiao and me are like... We're all kind of helping each other out here. Okay, I'm going to keep Drill Run. Drill. Oh, Demonix, hi. Game theory reference, thank you for single-handedly making your day. Oh, well, thank you. I like to throw out a lot of random references. But hi, welcome. Happy Sunday. Lovely to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Chat. If you're in America, well, I suppose actually it's kind of spread out beyond America now a little bit. But 2468, that cheer was great. Nice. Okay. Anyway, Bark. If you're in America or perhaps in places outside of America, that did a lot. And it was a crit. Okay, that explains a lot. So. Dialga's getting desperate. It's going to use a generative AI ancient power. Okay. Oh no, it got the Omni boost. Oh no. Oh no. Well, oh gosh. Oh, hang it. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Please. No, Seeking. This is not the time to miss. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. Just like Stomping Tantrum or High Horsepower, whatever the heck you've got, Drill Run, Max Knuckle, all that stuff, just attack, and for the love of Nelly, let's hope this works. Okay, I was going to say, so what the sentence I've been trying to say for the past 2 minutes, no, oh no, okay, that's 2 lives down, oh no, okay, okay, so yes, it missed finally. Okay, High Horsepower, which it has a chance of missing. Okay, come on. Drill! Yes! Alright. Okay, stars and sparkles and stars, everyone. We did it! Woo! Well done. On Larry, you're up to 3.2k. Oh my gosh. Good luck with the... So wish everyone shiny sparkle luck. And yeah, and then we'll see, oh gosh, hang on. And then good luck with the shinies, and Kieran, if you don't get any shinies, then don't forget your Ivysaur, and congratulations on your Ivysaur. Okay, so we got the stars and sparkles, we got the sparkles and stars. Guys, we just beat a boss Pokemon, so please, if you haven't already, please click like on the video. Okay, it really helps out. I'm like unemployed right now. These streams are my job, and I could really do with all the help and support possible. So that little like button, that little thumbs up is a really quick, easy way to do that. Thank you. And then hang on, we'll have a look at Team 2. Team 2, Lunala. We're going to have Kiba, Silent Storm, and Angry Craggy. So if the 3 of you could please get ready, then that would be great. And then the other thing I was going to say, yeah, I was going to finish a sentence. I can't remember how I begun the sentence, though, is the problem now. Well, maybe it'll come back to me in a second. Okay. So, Mienshao is not shiny. Ivysaur is not shiny. Seeking is not shiny. It's a shame. I need a shiny Seeking, but never mind. But the one I really need, above all else, is the Minty Boy himself, Dialga. Hey there, Minty Boy. Oh, it's not shiny. Oh, but let's just do a quick double check. And then here we go. No sparkles, no sparkles, no sparkles, and no sparkles. I'm going to get the Ivysaur too. You know, how often have I picked an Ivysaur? I don't know. Oh yeah, America. Basically, if you're in America, or if you're outside America, let me know. But basically, do you guys have anything in mind, or that you've got your eye on for like Black Friday? Is there anything you're hoping to get this Black Friday that's like coming up in this week or next week or whenever it is? Next week, isn't it? So like not this week, but next week. But is there anything you're like hoping gets discounted, or is there anything which you know is going to have a discount, like they've announced it's going to have a discount, and you're just waiting for the day to arrive? Let me know. So, would you like to keep a record of where you found Dialga? Yes, Clam Fandango, because I really should not be chatting to chat in between rounds and stuff like that. Nia! Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. I didn't, like, replace a ticket, did I? I hope I didn't. Okay, I didn't. Oh my gosh, that's scary. Don't talk to Nia. Don't talk to Nia. But yeah. Okay. So team number 2, Kiba, Silent Storm, and Angry Craggy. Could you please come on down? We're going to be doing Lunala. Why am I trying to save the game? I don't need to save the game. It's going to save itself in a second. We're going to say yes to a Dynamax Adventure. It'd be weird if we said no to doing a Dynamax Adventure during a Dynamax Adventure stream. We're going to say anything goes. Anything is fine. If it's you guys, I'm going to say Lunala. We're going to save the game because we like to save 50,000 times here at Bovio Games. And then, yeah. And then... Okay, and then we'll set up a code. We'll go 11, 17, and then 12, 32. That's 11, 17, 12, 32. That is the code. And then we'll hit invite others. And just one final reminder, this is Kiba, Silent Storm, and Angry Craggy. Wide Guard Hitmonlee is broken. Ah, good. That's good to hear. Whoa, hang on. Wait, who's Lily? Didn't Lily join us like yesterday or something? Was that the same Lily as before? Because that means basically Kiba's been kicked out. Kiba, are you okay with this, or do we need to start and jump back in again, or? Because we already have... The problem is we already have 3 people lined up for the next one, so that means you'd have to wait a while. Dominix, you do need Nintendo Online to join, yes. So, do you have Nintendo on... Because you're asking that question, I'm wondering if that means you don't have Nintendo Online. But yeah, you do need to have Nintendo Online. You need to have the DLC with the Dynamax Adventures unlocked, and then you need to have Nintendo Switch Online too. Is that okay, Kiba? Lily, if you're out there, please subscribe and say hello so we can communicate with you. And then, because we'll allow it this time, but because I couldn't, because I know we've had people jump in but then dip out, so I don't really know. But okay. Right. So I kind of lose track of the people who dip in and then stay in. Okay. Dark and Ghost are super duper mega good. So Golurk and Sharpedo are both really good here. I'm gonna go with Sharpedo. But then I highly recommend Golurk be the other choice. And then, yeah, basically watch out for Ghost and Fairy moves. So, like, Mian Xiao's not very good in that regard. Celio's kind of bulky, kind of. But yeah. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that, Xander, because I couldn't remember who again, we have so many times where someone's jumped in, but then they've like dipped kind of thing. So, oh, you don't have the DLC either. Oh, this is like a DLC mode. So, yes. So yeah, don't just be like, oh, I'll buy a Nintendo Online subscription now. No, you'd need to buy the DLC. Mimikyu is a ghost, and a pretty good one, actually. And then there is Drapion. So we could do like Mimikyu, Drapion, and then just whatever at the end we fancy doing. There is, oh, we do have Mudsdale who has Lash Out, but I would say here, maybe we might want to keep the Butterfree for now, because Butterfree is super effective. Oh, no, wait. No, actually, no. Ignore me. No, ignore me. No, we want to keep Mudsdale, because Mudsdale's good against Drapion. It's not great against Drapion, because it only has Sand Tomb, but it is still pretty good. Right, I am going to... I wish Scale Shot was effective against Mimikyu, because maybe with the ability it has, it would work better. But okay, I'm going to use Max Geyser. Maybe I should have used a Max Darkness instead. My bad. Because I could have lowered its special defense, but anyway. Also, your Pokemon in the normal game suck. Ah, well, that's the good news, Dominix. In this mode, so this mode is in the DLC, but it uses rental Pokemon. So this isn't my Sharpedo. As you can see, like level 65, all these Pokemon are level 65. They're rental. They have like preset natures. No, sorry, not natures. Sorry, they have preset abilities and movesets. And so what that results in is we kind of like get quite familiar with these Pokemon, but it's really cool because it means we get to use Pokemon that we like otherwise wouldn't use. If we could just build our own fully customized teams, then like, you know, we could just build something that was like quite universally busted. Whereas this way, we have to just use options that are like presented to us, like, oh, you know, so we had like, you know, Sharpedo and Golurk were like made available to us, so it's like, oh, those are really good Pokemon, let's go for them. But then we've got like Butterfree, who, you know, Butterfree's okay, but it's not really going to be that good for this, so we probably want to get rid of it here, I would say. Okay, Kadoosh, nice. But yeah. Hang on, I'm just catching up on some chat. Okay. So I would say Butterfree should switch here. Yeah, I would say if Butterfree switches, I think that's the best thing, because we've got Drapion next, and like Butterfree doesn't really have a whole lot to offer against Drapion. Whereas like Mudsdale can use Sand Tomb, Golurk can use Scorching Sands. I can't really offer a whole lot, but we need me for the Lunala as Sharpedo. But yeah, whereas Butterfree's lost a load of health as well. So Lily, if you're listening, Lily, please switch. Oh gosh, I forgot we have someone who's not in chat. And Lily, if you could please subscribe so we can talk to you. Yay! If you subscribe, then we can chat to you in chat. And subscribing's free. Like, it's not like Twitch or anything like that. Subscribing on Twitch is the thing that costs money, but on YouTube, subscribing's free, and you only have to wait like 5 minutes to be able to chat to us. Okay, Drapion. So if we do Drapion now, and then Mudsdale can switch for that. I personally have not Angry Craggy in answer to your question, but maybe other people will have. Okay, rental Pokemon, that's a no. But yeah, but it's nicer if we can talk to people, and we want to say hi to people and be friendly. So... But yeah, subscribing is free. It means that you can say hi and chat. It means that we can, you know, talk through things more. And until people do subscribe, it means we make up lore about them. Until we actually get to find out who they are. So, yeah. like, so Lily likes to put the Mimikyu in the bag. So there we go. Okay. I'm just gonna Aqua Jet here. And then we'll see how this goes. I don't really have a whole lot to offer here. But so it's kind of mainly up to you guys with your ground moves and stuff. But my favorite Pokemon is Sceptile, because I'm like a Hoenn baby. So I like Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And I love Trico and Grovyle and Sceptile. So Sceptile's my favorite. And yeah, Kevin stick. That's the thing. The Lily who we're playing with is actually like Lily from Sun and Moon. Oh, whoa, Wonga. Cheese just tipped $5. Wonga Bonga Chimichonga Gonga Mega Lavonga Ponga. Cheese, thank you. That's really sweet and very kind of you. And also hilarious. Cheese, thank you. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. That's very kind. Okay, Sandtomb, nice. More like a land womb. I don't know. Okay. Yours is Charizard. No, that's like a fair one. I mean, that's the thing. It's not the most original answer, but it's a good one still. Like, Charizard's a good Pokemon. It is. Here's the thing. My thing with Charizard, I've gone like on a journey with Charizard where I've always liked Charizard, but then there was a time where it was kind of like overrated. But I feel like kind of like everything is balanced out now, where people know that Charizard isn't like the most super duper amazingly fantastic thing ever, but it is just still cool. And so we've kind of reached that nice point where it's like, yeah, like Charizard's cool. And we've kind of like got back to that nice point of equilibrium now, you know? So you like dragons. Yeah, Dominix. Because like my two favorite types are like grass and dragon, because I really like dragons as well. So do you like a lot of dragon type Pokemon? Even if like Charizard's your favorite, you know, do you like, you know, Salamence and Garchomp and Dragonite and Hydreigon and all them? Oh, Kieran, you're betting Palkia right now. Another good dragon. Let's see. Kevin's favorite is Typhlosion because he's a Johto boy. On Lara, as a Kanto baby, always love Charizard. And then, oh, Rox, one of your favorite legendary / mythicals is Jirachi, or Jirachi. Nice, Jirachi's cool. Cheese, your favorite's Lugia. These are all some very good, favorites. Oh, acupressure. Okay, acupressure. Special attack up. Oh, what's a Hydreigon? Hydreigon is from Pokemon Black and White. It's in these games as well, although it is in Sword and Shield as well, actually. At least I think. Yeah, it was in Sword and Shield. It's not in this mode, like, and neither's Violet. Oh, that was so close with the Sandtomb. Ah, that was really close. Kieran, Alola baby, your favorite's Popplio. Oh, favorite's Popplio, but it's not your top one. So hang on, so who is your favorite? I'm confused. But okay, we're so close. If I can just get this Aqua Jet, and then we can just get the KO. Yes. Oh, Glaceon. Hello. Oh, it was a Sword exclusive. Oh yeah. Yeah, it might have been, mightn't it? I thought it was like a exclusive in Scarlet and Violet, but I couldn't remember if it was in Sword and Shield. And it is the three-headed dragon, yes. Although it was, yeah, it sort of has like heads for arms. Hang on, let's see. On Lara, your fave has been Ninetales since childhood, but now that it's sort of tied with Darkspawn, if the latter had been a fire type, it might have taken over entirely. I know what you mean about certain Pokemon where, like, if they were a certain type or if they were a certain... like, if it was this Pokemon but with this color, I would like it or whatever. Oh, we wanted the Drapion! Ah! Okay, well, I'm going to get the Drapion because my Sharpedo's weak now. We wanted the Drapion instead of Mudsdale, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Should we go for Exeggutor Exeggutor because we've got a load of stuff that's super effective against it. I know it'll be like Mudsdale is bad against it, but otherwise though we are good against Exeggutor. Whereas the rest of the Pokemon, like we're weak to water, so that's not really great for like Golurk or whatever. Sorry, that was my bad. I got distracted making my silly references and talking about stuff and looking at chat. But okay. One of your other fairs is Mudsdale. Mudsdale's a good one. I used a Mudsdale in like my Pokemon Sun, I want to say. And if it wasn't Sun, it was Ultra Sun. But I think I used it in Sun. How can you tell what Pokemon are behind the clouds? Years and years of playing Who's That Pokemon? Basically. No, but that is basically the answer, though. The answer is just, like, getting good at recognizing them. Basically, you have a silhouette and you have a type. So you're either given the type of the Pokemon or one of the two types. So, for example, on the left it said ground, and it looked like a Marshtomp, so it was Marshtomp. And on the right it said water, and it looked like a Wartortle, so it's a Wartortle. But yeah, no. To be honest, Dominix, I'm not always the best at it. It's just that I've been playing this mode every day for like almost every day for almost 4 months, so at this point we've gotten quite good at recognizing the Pokemon. And I feel bad because for people who are new, we really should say things like, oh, let's go to the left, or let's pick the ground one on the left, Marshtomp or something. But we just kind of, now we're so used to it, we're like, oh, let's just pick Marshtomp. But we should really say like where it is and what it is a bit more. But oh well. If there are people... Oh, by the way, if there are people joining in chat right now and you have not clicked like on the video, please just double check whether you have clicked like on the video, that little thumbs up button. It does just help out so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Well done, Team 2! Well done. Nicely done. Okay. Exeggutor is weak. We want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Since Dominix likes my references, one thing I would do is when I say about catching them, I'd often go like, we gotta catch everything, even though we can fail, or something like that. But but anyway, so if you understand that reference, kudos. We wanna catch everything. We wanna catch everything. But then not keep them all. Okay, so we don't want Exeggutor. No to that. So yeah. Okay, so for Lunala, I think the strategy here is we just want to Dynamax and use our strongest Dark and Ghost moves, okay? So Dynamax and Ghost and Dark, okay? Yes, Zootopia. Now, how many people here in chat know that Zootopia in like the UK is not called Zootopia, but is actually called Zootropolis, and that there is essentially a whole other English version of the movie, but where the name of the city is changed, and the characters say the different name of the city as well. It's not just the name of the movie, like they literally, you know, say a different name as well. It's because of some copyright thing, I think, Kevin. But yeah, because there's been like a video I've been seeing on Instagram and stuff like that going around where it shows the two different versions of Harry Potter, like the first movie. So it shows them doing a take where they talk about the Philosopher's Stone, and then it shows a take where they talk about the Sorcerer's Stone. And it's like the same scene, but you know, it's kind of like Hermione talking about, you know, the Philosopher's Stone was created by Nicholas Flamel. And then, like, the Sorcerer's Stone was created by Nicholas Flamel. Kevin is Silver. But again, we've been doing this for a while, so I just know Kevin as Kevin. I remember seeing in Zootropolis in cinemas as well. Me too. I saw it with my brother and his now wife. And I think at the time, just like sort of girlfriend, maybe fiance. But, no, I think it was just girlfriend at the time. But, oh, Kodo! Oh, no, we don't want to use cars! Oh, no! Oh, gosh, no! We just want to attack this with ghost moves. Lily, that's bold and brash. Oh gosh. Okay, Moongeist Beam. Oh gosh, hang in there, Mudsdale, old buddy, old pal. Okay, let's just keep using our Ghost and Dark moves. Oh, Crows, you had a heated argument about that stone with your American friends. Oh, interesting. Oh, shout out to the UK Music Park. Yeah, Melody Motorway. Yeah, I know. Listen, because I had Mario Kart 8 on Wii U. And then I have the deluxe version on like so I had like an English Wii U, but then I have like an American Switch. So I have like played both versions of that track. You saw Ramesh the comedian when watching Zootopia. Oh, okay. Right, well done, Team 2. You're not poo. Well done, everyone. Well done. Nice job, everyone. So Lily, did you subscribe? Anyway, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. And if you have not clicked like on the video, we just beat a boss. So now is the perfect time to check and to like the video. And good luck, everyone. Okay. Okay. Right, Mimikyu is not... Oh, hang on. I'll just say... Team 3 is going to be Beware the Crows, Rox, and Onlara. Although, if... unless, like, say, Kiba wanted to do Blacephalon and Onlara wanted to do a wild card. Because otherwise, currently, we've got Kiba on, like, a wild card. I tell you what, I am just going to add, as unconventional as this sounds, I am just going to add, Lily to the team so that I don't accidentally think Kiba has already played, because I want to do that. Okay, hang on. Oh, what the heck? Why is Lily's name not there? Has Lily been put to the middle? Oh no. Oh, I guess that doesn't... I guess I can't add... I guess I can't add Lily. I guess I need to add more names to the... I guess we need to fix the spreadsheet. Actually, that's a couple of things we need to fix in the spreadsheet now that I think about it. Okay, well, I can't add Lily, but I'm going to just remove Kiba there. And then... Okay. Kiba, you're going to do the wild card. Okay. Well, you can be on the wild card then. Right. Okay, we're not doing the Strike Zero thing yet, bros, but don't worry, we'll get to it soon, okay? So, Mimikyu is not shiny. Drapion is not shiny. Exeggutor is not shiny, but that's okay. I have all of these Pokemon as shiny, except for the Blood Moon Lunala. Will I get the Blood Moon Lunala, Blue Moonala? No, dang. Right, okay. Let's just check, though. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I only get Exeggutor because I don't really know how often I've picked Exeggutor. I don't know. I feel like I haven't really picked it a whole lot. Maybe I've said that recently and I have picked it, but... Okay. And then we'll just save the ticket. And then we'll get ready for Blacephalon. Okay. Okay, so next up, Blacephalon. We're going to have Beware the Crows, we're going to have Rox, and we're going to have Onlara. Also, Rox, we don't seem to have a note about whether you have the Shiny Charm or not. You have the Shiny Charm, right? But let me know whether you have the Shiny Charm or not, because we actually don't have on the spreadsheet whether you have it or not. I'm sure I asked you when you first joined us, and you said yes, but I might just be remembering things. Okay. So, right, so Beware the Crows, Rox, and Onlara. Oh, you don't have it. Okay, well, I will add that in a second. So, we're going to talk to the lady. We're going to say yes, please. We're going to say Blacephalon. Well, you guys are going to say anything goes, but I'm going to say Blacephalon. We're going to save the game. And then we're going to set up the code. This is going to be 1117... and then 12:55. Okay, 11:17, 12:55, and this is for Beware the Crows, Rocks, and Onlara. If you are not those people, please do not join. This is Beware the Crows, Rocks, and Onlara. Oh, Panic at the Midnight Disco. Oh, that's a good reference. Oh, that's a really good reference. Okay, so there's Onlara. Oh, and there's Rocks. Oh, I need to add the... Oh, and Crows. Excellent. Good. I was a bit worried there. You guys probably know what I was worried about. Blacephalon is week 2. Water, rock, ground, dark, and ghost. How many of those will we actually get, despite the plethora of them available in this mode? Let's find out. Pelipper is indeed a water type, so yay, that's good. Frostlass is a ghost type, but then we got some slim pickings here, don't we? I would just suggest things that are then not weak to fire or ghost, so like Raichu is probably the best one, I would say here. Also, Raichu does protect Pelipper, so that's pretty nifty. Hey there, Disco Ball. I like it. Okay. Right, let me just put the no shiny charm next to Rocks. If I can find Rox's name. There we go. There we go. No shiny charm for Rocks. Okay. I saw Cradilly on the left. At least I think I did. I kind of wasn't properly looking. Let's find out. Yeah, Cradilly on the left, Dreadnought on the right. So Dreadnaught's really good because it's a water type. And then there's Mantine. So we could do like Dreadnought and then Mantine. And then there's like Mudsdale, who's okay. Tyrantrum's good. So maybe we could do like Dreadnought on the right, and then Mantine, and then Tyrantrum. Yeah. And maybe if we keep Raichu for the first 2 fights, because they're both water... but we could switch Sceptile. We could switch Sceptile after this one, because Sceptile's really good for this one, but then it's not as good for Mantine. Yeah, and that's the thing. We could pick a good water team. We could get, like, a good water team going here. For sure. We could have a water team plus Frostlass. Okay. Right, I am going to Dynamax. Now, pay attention here, class. Weather Ball. It says it's a normal type move, but it changes in the rain, okay? It is currently raining. I am going to Dynamax, and I'm going to use this Max Strike, okay? Which it says it's a Max Normal, and it's like, oh no, Bo, why are you using a Max Normal type move? No, Bo. Against a Rock type? Against a Rock Water type? What are you doing, Bo? Don't use a Max Water type move, a Max Normal type move. It would be fine if it was some kind of Max Water type move, like the Weather Ball that it would be based off of, but that said it's Max Normal. Is this going to one-shit KO? Okay, because I do want my Pelipper to... Is my Pelipper going to get a chance to attack here? It might not even get a chance to attack. My Pelipper's not going to get a chance to attack. Okay. The point is that if Pelipper had been allowed to attack then, that would have been a Max Geyser, okay? That would have been a Max Geyser. That would have been a Max Geyser. Just trust me. Just trust me, bro. Okay. Right. Anyway, well done, Team 1. Sceptile, mission accomplished. Sceptile, mission accomplished indeed. 07 Sceptile. So if we switch Sceptile here, then and then here we go. Okay, so yeah, if Sceptile switches, I think that'll be good. Yeah, excellent. Because Dreadnought is good against Mantine, like Rock Slide is good against Mantine. So, there we go. So if we go left for Mantine, and then we have Tyrantrum. Oh yeah, and then Frostlass could switch for Tyrantrum. Just because it does have that like fire resistance and ghost, like basically Frostlass is weak to fire and ghost and dark, so although it can hit Blacephalon super effective, I would say it's at more risk to Blacephalon than Blacephalon is at risk to it, so I would say yeah. But if we switch... But I say we could keep Frostlass for Tyrantrum because like a Frost Breath would be like really super effective. So yeah, so I would say we want T-Rex. Okay. I am gonna use Weather Ball. I know that might actually no wait. Does Mantine have Water Absorb? Hang on, I'm gonna look this up super duper quickly if I can. Mantine, where are you? Hey there, Mantine boy. Oh, it does have Water Absorb. Okay, I'm stuck using Dual Wing Beat. Don't use water moves. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. It can have... Well, that's the thing. In this mode, every Pokemon has a preset ability. So the abilities never change. So... I knew that Mantine can have Water Absorb as an ability. It's just whether it does have it in this mode, and the answer is yes. Because there are some Pokemon that like don't have very good abilities. An example we often talk about is like Gastrodon. Gastrodon has Sand Force instead of like Storm Drain, and Storm Drain would be like a much better ability. There are just like a lot of Pokemon that don't have like, you know, the best ability. Like Abomasnow has Soundproof instead of like Snowstorm or whatever its ability is. Yeah. I tell you what, I'm gonna use a Quick Attack. I'm gonna mess you guys up. There we go. Like Crocodile has Anger Point rather than like Intimidate, for example. I feel like Intimidate would be a better ability. So yeah, there are like a lot of like, it would be better if it had this ability rather than that ability type things. Right, well done everyone. Well done. Nicely done. I'm just looking. Hang on, I'm just looking to see if there are any other like. Oh, actually, I'll give you a good example because we're about to fight it. Tyrantrum has Strong Jaw, but it doesn't have any biting moves, so it's like that's not very good. Like, give it a different ability, you know. Okay, and Dreadnought has Strong Jaw, but it doesn't have any biting moves. So yeah, if Raichu switches, excellent. Oh yeah, and they gave Starmie like Analytic. Yeah, like it just instead of it's just wild. It's wild. Okay, rental Pokemon. So yeah, okay. Unlara is switch. Okay. I to quote Jamie Lawson, I wasn't expecting that. Colossal. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad for Blacephalon. Do we want to go for Mudsdale instead? Because we're actually like super effective against Mudsdale. I'm gonna pick Mudsdale, just because we had 3 water types that are all super effective against it, whereas like Tyrantrum is super effective against like 3 of us. Because the reason I was picking Tyrantrum is because it was a better thing to switch for. But now that we have Colossal, yeah, well, I mean, I thought you were going to stick with Frostlass just because Frost Breath would have been, like, really powerful against it. Oh my gosh, that's such a loud roar. But nevertheless, I still think we'll be okay here. Hopefully. If you can Dynamax, use your water moves. That's all I recommend. Because they'll be very powerful in the rain. In Spain. Oh, we're not Dynamaxing! Why are we not Dynamaxing? We should always be Dynamaxing. It's so powerful. I don't know what's happening. And no, we want to be using our water moves. Like a Razor Shell is better than a Razor Shell's better than a Smart Strike. I know Smart Strike has the word smart in its name, and it's super effective. But ironically, the smart thing to do... Oh, God. Is that going to KO it in one with, like, 5 hits? Yeah, I don't know what So, who can Dynamax? Oh, gosh. I don't know who can Dynamax. That was really unlucky on Lara. That was really unlucky. But here's the thing. If Colossal died to that, then Frostlass definitely would have died to that, so... So in all fairness, it's still a good switch. Still a good switch. Okay, I've got a Weather Ball. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this Chippy Bull or great? Light screen, more like a fight screen. Dang it. Dominix, you missed a very unlucky KO on Colossal. Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't have taken 5 hits with the Frostlass. Exactly. How, like, I would like to think it would definitely be more than 2. It's just the question is whether it would be 3 or 4. Maybe it might have survived 3. Okay. So right, Max Geyser, yes, here we go. This is still more powerful than a Max Steel Spike because of the rain. Again, I know that sounds counterintuitive, but like basically stab plus rain is like 2.25, whereas super effective is just times 2. So, right, Mantine's using Dive. And then Max Geyser. And this should almost get the... Yes! I was like, it's going to be close, but we got it. Nicely done, team 3. I'm smiling wiggly. When it does that little effect at the end, Tyrantrum almost looks shiny for a second there. So yeah, I should be Dynaring here. So maybe this time I'll get to show you that my move that the game will tell me has no effect will be super effective. Maybe. If I'm lucky. If I'm lucky. I'll get to show this to you this time. Okay. So, but I don't think, yeah, we don't want to switch here. Because Rock Blast isn't, like, the best or anything like that. And we've already got a good team. Like, Colossal will need to, like, charge up a Meteor Beam, I suppose. But, like, if we don't KO it in turn 1, we'll definitely KO it in turn 2. I do want to show Weather Ball so bad. I could turn this into a YouTube short. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Oh, wait, you have Scald. Oh, yeah, you could use Scald then. You could use Scald. Scald is fine. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice thing about this mode as well, Dominix, that like, they don't have the shields. So that's why this mode is really fun, because it sort of takes out some of the tediousness or the tedium of the things. Okay, so if you're playing Pokemon... sorry. If you're playing Pokemon Sword and Shield and you're Dynamaxed whilst you have the move Weather Ball in the rain, notice that even though it still says it's a normal move, it won't be a normal move. Okay. Here we go. We're going big. We're going big. Big bird. Pelipper. Goes to Pelipper. Pelipper. Okay. Okay, it's using Shadow Claw. Right, here we go. Manti's using Water Pulse, which is going to get like a super quad 4 critical hit. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. I'm so excited. Right, Razor Shell. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Come on, Pelipper, please do it. Okay, it's getting desperate. It's going to start using generative AI attacks. Okay, so here we go. So look, Pelipper's using Max Geyser. There we go. So look, Pelipper's using Max Geyser. Yeah. See, so it's not a normal type Dynamax move. It's the water type one because of the rain. So there you go. Right, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, everyone. Well done. Excellent work, Team 3. I am smiling with glee. Stars and Sparkles, I was doing the AI joke over the top of it, so I don't know whether I will be able to turn that into a YouTube short or not. But well done, everyone. Good luck for shiny stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in. And if you have not clicked like on the video, please click like on the video. I'm also trying to figure out a name for when we get, like, for times when I should point out to say that aren't when we beat a boss, like when we notice an influx of people coming in. But okay. Let's do this thing. And remember, if you're doing emojis, only do like 3 or 4 or 5, like 6 tops. You don't need to do any more than that. Okay. So Dreadnought is not shiny. Mantine is not shiny. Tyrantrum is not shiny. But I have all of these Pokemon as shiny. You know who I don't have a shiny? Blacephalon. So show me the Cosmic Midnight Disco Ball Blacephalon. It's not shiny. Dang. So Dreadnought is a Dreadnought. Mantine is a Mantino. Tyrantrum is a I'm throwing a tantrum. And Blacephalon is a Blacephalon. Okay, so well done, everyone. Very nice work. I will be getting a fossil because it is a fossil. But no, well done, Team 3. Okay. So, Kiba, it's a name you should know. Are you still here? Are you still around? Are you ready for a wild card? Yes, Clam Fandango will keep the Blacephalon. I almost was not looking at chat there for a second. Okay, so, hang on a sec. Did I have an email? Oh, yeah, but it's just like a newsletter. So I can delete that. Excelente. We're not doing Entei. Okay. So here's the plan. Stan the man. Okay. So is there anyone in chat? There is one person I can see in the chat right now. So pay attention. Is there anyone in chat who has not yet played today and would like to play? Write strike 0, like capital letters, strike 0, if that applies to you. Let me know if there's anyone who has not yet played today, who is in the chat and who would like to play. And then we can add them, and then we'll and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do for a wild card. We'll see what like tickets Kiba has or whatever. But yeah. So bros, would you like to play or not? Nia found Heatran. Nice, Rocks. Nice. Heatran's a good one. The magnificent, majestic, magenta-eyed Heatran. But yeah, because currently I've got everyone playing at a 1 ticket, and I think we basically... Oh, wait, Kevin. Oh, no, Kevin, you've played once. Kevin's always down for a Lugia. Well, I mean, if Keeb is down for a Lugia, then we could do that. But we have to see. I kind of would like to do... Because Keeper got kicked out earlier, I am thinking maybe we could try and do, like, a ticket for Kiba. So, like, Kiba, what are your tickets between your 2 games, between your 2 profiles? The battle is on between Odachi and Shirudo. And then we'll figure this out, like, in a second. Okay, good. You're down, bros. Okay. Please make sure you are watching the video live for sure. And then if you guys are interested in playing. Okay, so we've got Kiba and we've got bros. I'm just gonna see what tickets Kiba has. And then we'll try and decide based on those. And then we'll kind of take it from there. So yeah, we're onto the wild card round, but we're not. Everyone's kind of like posting their tickets, and I'm kind of at the minute. I'm just checking if like what Kibas are. So Kiba has Latias, Zekrom, Lunala, Kyurem, Groudon, Nihilego. Okay, so hang on. Let me just type in chat. Okay, hopefully I've got that right. Okay, so I've just posted in chat, and hopefully my name will kind of be like highlighted. Okay, chat. Could you? So what I need you to do now is, could you please write strike the number of times you've played? So like strike 0 if you haven't played, strike 1 if you have. Let me know if you can do Kyurem or Nihilego or both. Let me know which one you can do and which one's better for you. Also, let me know if you have any time constraints, like if you're going to leave soon. Ready, set, bow. Don't worry about the fact. Don't worry if you just posted before I said ready, set, bow. It's fine. It's just at the beginning of the stream when like everyone's all trying to post at once. I need people to post exactly when I do it. So Dominix, whilst everyone's posting their thing, so basically, I don't know how much you know about me or whatever, so forgive me if you know about this. I'm a voice actor. Yes, I have an English accent, but I live and work in Los Angeles. Currently, there is a big voice actor video game strike. If you don't know about that, that sort of is disheartening to hear. Not your fault, but disheartening to hear, just because I don't think there's been a lot of publicity for it, and that makes me really, really sad, because it's like it's really heavily impacting us, and the fact that people aren't really talking about it just makes me sad. So a lot of people don't know about it. We've had a lot of people join the streams and then be like, "Oh, what video game strike?" And it's like, the video game strike, man, the big video game strike. There's a big video game strike. So what it means is that voice actors are like not working on. It does mean that voice actors are like not really working on video games right now. They're not like voice acting for video games right now. And so what that kind of then means is it means a lot of voice actors are kind of like out of work or not working much recently. And it's why I'm doing these streams, to kind of help promote the strike and promote our message. We're fighting against like protections for AI. We don't want to have like our voices and likeness taken and stolen and abused, or just like, say we don't want to like record for one game and then they just use AI in like every sequel for like now until the end of time, and stuff like that. So yeah, and again, that's not your fault, Dominix, for not hearing about it. There are very few people who like have heard about it, and it's really frustrated me that like the union, the people organizing our strike, have not done enough to let people know about it. So yeah. Yeah, no, don't worry, bros. It's all right if you haven't got it perfect right now, because I've already, I've already got you on the spreadsheet. But please, in future, make sure you do get it right. And I would, even if you're just writing it, and you're not, if you're not sure, just write it correctly anyway, because it's a good habit to get into, okay? But yeah. So anyway, but yeah, so not enough people know about it. It's a big deal. But it's why I say strike, because basically, and then why, so that's the reason why I use the word strike. And then in terms of the functionality of it, like if you just look at chat and you can see that like a load of people have all written strike in big capital letters, although some people haven't. But for the most part, though, people have written strike in big capital letters. What that, basically, it's just like a visual way for me to be able to see, like, who is interested in playing and if they're able to play and stuff like that. Like if people said, I can play, or yes, I can play, or ooh, I would like to do that. If there were like loads of different messages, I would have to like really carefully look through them and kind of like interpret them and see who can play and who can't. Whereas if I see a load of messages where people are writing strike in big capital letters, it's just really good that like I can see that. So, okay. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna just look. Okay. Let's have Kiba, Bros, and I know you just played, but even so, I'm gonna say on Lara. Can we do Nihilego, Kiba? Would that be okay? Like, we'll have, like, Kiba, Bros, and on Lara for Nihilego. I would be tempted to do Kyurem, and maybe later on we could do a Kyurem, and I'm sorry that there are so many of you guys who are interested in this one. and that I can only pick one of you, and I've just gone for Onlara, kind of because Onlara was at the top. That doesn't really help with my whole, guys, don't post too quickly, and I've kind of just posted a person who's at the top, but Onlara's had a rough week, okay? So I'm gonna let Onlara have this one. Okay. So, okay. Oh, Demi. I will. Oh, Demi. Oh, so hang on. Is it like, hang on. So can I just ask, should it be Demi Nix? And I was saying like Dominix. Because if so, I'm really sorry. I will say Demi. Demi's very nice, by the way. I like Demi. Demi is the name you should know. Okay. Right. Okay. You accept both, which sounds like a rather Demi thing, if I understand Demi right. Maybe I don't. Okay, anyway, beware the crows, you're going to head out for the night. Okay, thank you so much. Have a good night. And if, by the way, if anyone needs to leave, obviously that's fine, but please just make sure you have clicked like before leaving the video, because I am on strike, I'm largely unemployed, and it means that this is kind of my job right now. Right, we're going to talk to the scientist adventure lady. Kiba is going to give us a code in chat. We're going to select anything goes. Maybe I should have lined up a substitute from all the people who were like, I can play. But anyway, so Kiba's going to give us a code. And then... So I was just looking at Demi's messages about like not being able to spell, and I was like, "Hang on, where did you misspell something?" And it's like, "I accept both." But I quite like that. It looks so weird, but it's like it's like you're like a snake or saying, "I accept both." Okay. So Kiba's going with 11, 17, and then 16, 25. That's 11, 17, 16, 25. I'm probably going to be the last one in. Oh, hang on. Wait. Oh, wait. Hang on. On Lara. Wait a minute. That was... Hang on. I'm going to try that again. I don't know what happened. Oh, no. You were fine. Demi. You were absolutely fine. Let's try this again. That was very odd. If we can't connect with Kiba, then maybe we're... Oh, okay, no, okay, there we go. Okay, and there's Onlara. So, bros, we just need you. So it's 11, 17, 16, 25. That's 1, 1, 1, 7, 1, 6, 2, 5. Maybe would anyone like to be a substitute if bros misses this or anything? Hopefully bros gets in, but, hang on. Like, if Angry Craggy was there, and we haven't seen Angry Craggy have we seen Angry Craggy for a while? I don't know. But yeah. Oh no, bros, you never need to wait for people. You, like, the only person you need to wait for is the person hosting. It's only... There are certain times where we will say, like, please could people wait until a certain person gets in? But generally, once a code is posted in chat or whatever, you need to join right away. Otherwise, it can slow things down. What's with Nightbot posting so much? He's just very enthusiastic. The thing is, as well, is as a stream goes on, like, Nightbot kind of posts more and more, and it kind of all starts to... Like, the longer the stream goes, the worse Nightbot gets. Oh, we're doing Nihilego. Nihilego is super duper mega weak to ground moves, and then water moves are also really good. And then additionally, what is there? Like Psychic and hang on, it's like ground, Psychic, water. Is there something else? Oh, Steel. Like ground, water. Ground is really, really, really good. And then like water, Psychic, and Steel are also good. Okay, so there is a Copperaja to the left, which is super effective. I'll just throw that out there. So I'm gonna pick left for that reason. There is a Tentacruel to the right, but there is a Seeking. There's also a Seeking. And Seeking does have... Oh, and then is that... Oh, hang on, no. What have we got? Oh, and then there's like another... dang. I can't see what the other water type is, but... I'm going to go for Copperaja. And then we'll figure this out afterwards. Okay. Is this the last DA? No, because it's the weekend. On the weekends, I do double. So, oh, good avatar, by the way. Good avatars, everyone. But yeah, no. So on the weekdays, I do like either 4 or maybe sometimes 5. And then, so I do 4, sometimes 5. But on the weekends, I do 8, sometimes 9. And at the minute, I am going for, because like this particular weekend, I am going for like the 5s and 9s instead of the 4s and 8s. So as long as people are nice and quick, we should be able to do 9 today. That shouldn't be a problem. Oh, See, Politoed is a weird exception to my whole rain thing, because Politoed's water move is physical, and then its other moves are, and then like its ground move is special. So if Politoed had like Surf instead of Liquidation, a Max Geyser would be better here. But because Max Geyser is physical, Max Quake might still be the better move here. So, good choice, essentially. Okay. Are we going for water or steel after this? If we're going for water, you should hang on to Dragonair for thunder, but if we're doing steel... I can't even remember what the steel was. Because I was thinking... I can't even remember what the water type was now. Seeking. See, I was going to say Seeking's pretty good because it does have ground. Although we have the water as well. But hang on, I need to do some maths here, because I still think the ground would be... The ground, I think, is still better, even with the rain. Because it's like times 1.5, times 1.5, times 2... Oh, no, hang on. Oh, no, wait. No, maybe... Actually, no. Okay, but I still think we should probably go for Seeking, just because Seeking is pretty good and reliable. And then we could use Thunder against it. I'm streaming for 79 minutes, feels like 15. Oh, thank you, Demi. That's really sweet. Yeah, let's get rid of Exploud, because Exploud is just a bit... I don't really know what Exploud is particularly good for in this mode, to be honest. Like, I wish it had... I mean, for a start, I wish it had, like... Hyper Voice, Shadow Ball, and Fire Blast. If it had that moveset, it would actually be pretty good. But because it doesn't, it's not very good. Like, Focus Blast is like the worst of the good moves it gets. And then it has Blizzard, which is like the second worst of the good moves it gets. I mean, heck, even if it had like Flamethrower and Solar Beam, at least there's some kind of like, you know, Max Flare, Solar Beam strat in there. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just... Exploud's just not that great. You have a mock tomorrow, so you don't know how long you can stay. Oh, okay, well... But Angry Craggy, if you would like to play again, but you're, like, on a time limit, let me know, because we can, like, fudge things around so that you can play earlier. So let me know, okay? Like, if you're like, if you're like if you can do Dialga, and if you can do Dialga, and like, but you can only really stick around for one more Dynamax adventure, we'll get you in on the Dialga, okay? Right. So Copperage is switching. Yeah, Bros. Okay, so Bros, nicely done. Well done for switching Exploud. Tenchi, hi, welcome. Okay. But yeah, if we go for Seeking, because I don't really think Basculin's, like, that impressive. And then, because then what we could do is we could just be, there's, like, Dunsparce. We could just go for Dunsparce because it would be easy to beat. Do you know what I mean? Like, we could just pick something that's easy to beat after this, just for the sake of, like, getting through to the final. So... yeah, no, well, I want you to have good sleep for your maths mock, so... like, yeah, if you want to play again, we can get you in earlier, and then you can, we can get you in earlier, and then, like, whenever you need to leave, you can leave. But yeah, but basically, this is a weekend one, so it is longer, so I am going to be going for, like, at least 2 more hours, so you might not want to stick around for, like... that long. I am going to use a max ooze here because we've got a lot of like special moves here. Like it would help Dragonair's Thunder and stuff like that. And also I need the Scorching Sands for Nihilego. Not that I need to worry about the PP, but it's like, but hey, it's like I think boosting our special attack is the better thing to do here, and we have the added benefit of, you know, saving a power point. Oh, okay, we're using Helping Hand. Ah, that's interesting. Okay. Right, it's using Bont. Oh, yeah, sorry. Mock is like a mock exam, so it's like the sort of, you know, sort of practice ones, or, well, not like, I don't want to say practice ones, but it's kind of just like, like they do it like exams, but they don't count kind of thing. But it's to kind of prepare you ultimately, or to assess where you're at right now. Right, I will do a max Quake now that I've boosted our stats and stuff like that. But yeah, so if you're in places like England, instead of saying like mock exams, people just say the mocks, or like, oh, I have a mock, or I've got mocks, or like, oh, the mocks are coming up, or kind of thing. Rather than saying the mock exams, people just kind of shorten it to mocks. There we go. But yeah, when I think of the word mock, I think of the beloved TV show Mock the Week, which was sadly cancelled a few years ago after running for like, I don't know, what was it, like over 15 years or something like that. So yeah, so your mock GCSEs. So yeah, good luck with those GCSE. Oh yeah, because we're in like November. So yeah, now is the time where, yeah. That's fair enough. I know it. I was thinking that as I was saying it, Kevin. Like it does kind of sound like a disease. I've got the mocks. On Lara, you were a Mock the Week fan? Dang. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. It was like it was one of my favorite shows back in England, and then I always loved Mock the Week, and I'd still watch like the clips of it that they would post on like Facebook and stuff like that. But all good things come to an end. Anyway, sorry, I need to think about something. A YouTuber played audio from it and then made Fire Emblem characters tell the jokes. Oh, that's pretty funny. Sorry, I've got like hiccups right now. But yeah, the people who created Mock the Week are the people who created Whose Line Is It Anyway? Funnily enough, so it's why the final round in Mock the Week is like a game from Whose Line Is It Anyway? Like literally. But yeah, I'm gonna pick the Dunsparce on the left, just because it's like it's gonna be easy for us to beat in the rain in Spain that falls mostly on the plains. Persimmon would be like sort of super effective against Copperaja. Might have still been easy to take out, but and then like Trevenant is like, although it doesn't have any. Actually, no, Trevenant does have grass moves, so it would have been good against 2 of our Pokemon. On there are some of your favorite British comics on there, like Ed Gamble and Russell Howard. Yeah, they're both good. That's the thing. It's so funny because like Russell Howard was on that show for such a long time, but then it probably went on longer without him afterwards. I mean, it probably almost went on longer without all the people who were like originally part of it, which is just, it's just really weird when a show has that kind of a thing, you know, when you have a character be part of something for so long. I mean, we're kind of almost getting to a point, not exactly, but we're kind of almost getting to a point where like a lot of The Simpsons has like not had Mrs. Krabappel in it because the actress who played her, Marcia Wallace, sadly died like over a decade ago. But it means that basically we've had like a decade of Simpsons episodes, like 200 Simpsons episodes, like without her, you know, and it's just so weird because she's like this kind of, you know, staple part of the show, but she's also just not been in the show for a long time. Oh, hang on. Okay, that's like there are so many good jokes on there, and there are little things I kind of reference and have twisted that are kind of like mock the week references, and I try and say they're a mock the week reference if I super duper overtly say it. But yeah, things you never want to see on a card. Get well soon. I know it's terminal, but they didn't have a card for that. Like, they're very bleak, but very funny as well. Yeah. And yeah, like, if you watch really, really, really old Mock the Week, like literally Series 1 Mock the Week, you see, like, young John Oliver, like, back when he was actually in England. And, I mean, people in England don't really know who he is now, but they didn't know who he was back then either. Because, again, he just kind of, like, had his lucky break where he got to go to America, and then he kind of made his name for himself in America. So yeah. On Lara, you find the news depressing, so you like to get it in comedic form. Me too. Well, that's the thing. So I mean, I watch a load of like independent news people, like on YouTube kind of thing, like independent, like political commentators. And I do enjoy that. But if I had to, but like when I am kind of recommending people, like, because I sort of say to people, like, please keep up with politics. Because it's kind of the reason that the election just turned out the way it did, kind of thing, because a lot of people don't seem to pay enough close enough attention to it. But like, please keep up with politics. I know it's annoying, but the thing I say is, like, find some way that you find it digestible. And I sort of say, I have my, if I could only pick one thing for you to watch, one thing, it's like, oh, which political commentator would you recommend, Bo? I wouldn't even, if I could only pick one, I wouldn't even though I think they're excellent, I wouldn't pick any of the commentators. I would pick Seth Meyers' A Closer Look, which is on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So like, so at like 6 p.m. Western time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, he does A Closer Look. It's about 10 minutes. It's a very, very funny, but also very digestible way of just looking at seeing what's going on. And it doesn't get caught up in a lot of the BS and both sidesism of the news and stuff like that. It's excellent. And it's like, and this thing, just having those funnier ways to digest the news, I think, is an important thing. So, you know, if you like Jimmy Kimmel monologues, if you like Seth Meyers' A Closer Look, if you like the Daily Show, if you know, those are all perfectly good things as well. Like that. So when I say keep up with the like politics, I don't mean you have to like sit and watch like CNN. I actually recommend not doing that. But like find someone who you like, find like one or two sources that you like, and you know, and you don't have to watch absolutely everything they do. You know, again, you don't have to watch like all of Seth's monologues as well, and like the Amber Says What. Like, I mean, I recommend watching those things because they're funny, but like still, okay. So Scorching Sands. Why did that not do very much? I'm disappointed. Okay, right, here we go. Max Steel Spike. Are we gonna one-turn this thing? Let's go. Let's Nihilate go. Well done, Team 4. And Rox is back with chicken noodle soup. Rox, you missed 10 shiny... No, I'm kidding. No, well done, Team 4. Well done. Oh, like, sorry, we were just talking about John Oliver, and I didn't say John Oliver. Yeah, John Oliver, you know, like, watch his stuff. I mean, the only thing about John Oliver is if you watch him on YouTube, you don't really get a sense of... If you watch, like, his full show, I think he covers everything. But I only watch him on YouTube, so I only see him do the, you know, the big... Like, our main story tonight. Like, I watch those bits. So, those aren't always the best thing at keeping you kind of like up to date with like what's going on now. But if you can watch the full show, then yeah, watch the full show. So you get that and like the, you know, our story tonight kind of thing. Right, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Yes, political news is like medicine. A spoonful of sugar, or rather humor, helps it go down. Exactly. Oh, Chris, hello, welcome, welcome. So let me just check some stuff. Right. Okay, well done, everyone. Right, let's do a patented double check, and then we'll figure out teams 5, 6, and 7, okay? So, Copperaja is a no. Seeking! I need shiny Seeking, but it's a no. Dunsparce! Oh, I would have loved to have tried evolving it into a Dunsparce. But I do have shinies of 2 of those Pokemon. Seeking would have been nice. But the main prize is Nihilego, who is also coming back to Pokemon Go this week. Will you guys have saved me a green pass? Will we get shiny Nihilego? It's a shiny Nihilego. It's a Gaialeno. I don't know. Nihilego, Nihileno, Gaialeno. I don't know. Right, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I'm going to go for Copperaja because he's a good elephant buddy, and because a Copperaja never forgets. Okay. So, for the 3 Seggy Weggy, exactly. That's like, someday I do need to do that. I do need to do the big Dunsparce shiny hunt and see if I can get the 3 segment. I'm going to have to do it someday. But anyway. Right, we don't have the tickets, but I'm going to say no thanks. Okay. So Kevin, you gotta go. Well, thank you so much for joining. See you another time. Take care, and see you during the week. Okay, right. So chat, important paying attention time. Well, for those of you who want to play. If you don't want to play, then, you know, it doesn't really matter. You can do what you want, I guess. Who am I to stop you? But, I mean, and if you do want to play, who am I to stop you? But I hope that you will have the respect to just pay attention for one moment. So, we're going to be looking at teams 5, 6, and 7, okay? Our tickets are for Dialga, Lunala, and Blacephalon. Dialga, Lunala, and Blacephalon. I need you guys, when I say the magic phrase, which is ready, set, bow, when I say the magic phrase, I will change Nightbot to change the thing, but wait for me to actually say it with my mouth. So hold all your horses, make all horses be held. You're going to let me know whether you can do Dialga, Lunala, and Blacephalon, but you're also going to let me know how many times you've played so far today, okay? So strike 0, strike 1, or strike 2. So it's going to be strike, the number of times you've played, and then I can do, and let me know out of those tickets what you can do, okay? So, using the format, ready, set, bow. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Cheese, for the emojis. Thank you, Cheese, for the emojis. The rhymes. Okay. So, Kieran can do any. Oh, Angry Craggy can do any. Okay, so let's get Angry Craggy on a Dialga this time. Because I want Angry Craggy to be able to... Wait, why did that select rocks? I didn't select rocks. I selected Angry Craggy. No offense to rocks. Like maybe we will put rocks in Team 1 as well. But okay, so let's just check. Okay. Good thing I didn't put rocks in Dialga because rocks can't do Dialga. See, that's why I didn't want rocks in the Dialga column. Okay, let's actually put rocks in the Dialga column, in the Lunala column. Sorry, Lunala. And then Kiba. It's a Kiba. And then did I see a wild... Oh, Chris can do these as well. Hang on. I need to add Chris. Hang on, I need to add Chris. And I need to add Chris. So it's just funny looking through the names of people we haven't seen in a while. Like, oh yeah, Cinekens. Do you guys remember Cinekens? Right, hang on. I'm going to put Chris there. I'm going to put Cheese there. And then Demi can't play the game. Oh, I'm really sorry. If you ever do get the money for it, the DLC, this mode, and an online subscription, it is a lot of fun. But it is also a lot of fun to watch, so you can still enjoy and watch it and enjoy it that way as well. Okay, so, sorry about that. So hang on, let me just check. Oh yeah, and then on Lara... Okay, so I'm going to put on Lara over there. That joke... on Lara, forgive me if you're like... when you hear that joke. But anyway. Okay, right, Kieran... Hang on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, and I have 7. Okay, here's what I've got. Let me know if I've messed up, okay? So, or if I haven't included you and you put your name down or whatever, okay? So, we've got Team 5, Dialga, Angry Craggy, Kieran, and Chris Bonk Kringle. I'm saying the full name because it's almost Christmas. Team 6, Don't Play Tricks. Lunala. We're going to have Rox, Kiba, and Cheese. And then Team 7, Blacephalon on Lara. That's what I've got. Have I missed anyone? Did anyone pipe up and then not say it or whatever? Like, let me know. Or did I put anyone in a wrong team? Like, I almost put Rox in the Dialga column, but Rox said no. I'm Lunala and Blacephalon, so I've put you in Lunala. Let me know, okay? If I messed up, if I did anything wrong, let me know. But let me know if you're all good with that. Otherwise, we are going to proceed with Team 5, Angry Craggy, Kieran, and Chris Bonk Kringle. Ho, ho, ho. Aha, Chris Celia. I don't want that. Okay. So... we're going to embark upon an adventure. If she asks you if you have a preference, you're going to say, anything goes. Well, I select Dialga. And then we're going to have Dialga. We're going to get the code up. We're going to go 11, 17, 13, 47. Okay, so 11, 17, 13, 47. And as a reminder, this is Angry Craggy, Kieran, and Chris. I know, we're getting so close to Christmas. Oh yeah, because basically my Black Friday answer was going to be, I'm hoping some of the games I would like to have for Christmas get on Black Friday, because I can't really afford to buy games at full price this year, and I'm not going to be able to buy as many games as I'd like to have, but I'm not depriving myself of Christmas. I'm not depriving myself of Christmas. That is the one thing. I've been holding back for months and months and months, but I'm having some semblance of a Christmas. So I'm hoping that games I want get put on cheap. Also, what the heck is happening here? Why has no one joined? Very confused. Oh, Chris, you forgot to change your name last Christmas and you don't regret it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Rox, you want Pokemon Legends ZA, but time travel does not exist yet. Ah, that's a shame. Okay, the 2-minute rule is if we've got no connects, we try again. I'm gonna quickly do a disconnect and reconnect. I recommend you guys do the same, because that was very weird. Yeah, you guys joined each other. Very odd. Okay, let's try that again. I'll do a slightly different code, okay? Let's try this again. So we're going to disconnect, reconnect. We're going to talk to the lady. We're going to say we want to do a Dynamax adventure. You guys are going to select anything goes. Well, I select Dialga Jones, because we're on the hunt for a dragon. You guys know what to do. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 1, 1, 7, and then 1, 3, 4, 8. Okay? Ever so slightly different, but... okay. Someone else was using the code? What? No, it sounds like just the two of you connected with each other, but... rather than... But yeah. Indiana Jones. Okay. What is happening here? Why are we not connected? Okay, there we go. Kieran's funny for the money. Okay. We've got one. We've got one. So we just need Chris and Craggy. Oh, there's Craggy. Unless Chris changed his name to Angry Craggy. Which, I mean, in theory, in game theory, is possible. And there we go! Okay, everyone's here. Everyone's here! Dialga is weak to ground and fighting. If we can't find those types, though, then Steel is very good defensively. Steel types completely wall Dialga, so just keep that in mind. Right, here we go. Right, here we go. Okay. So, Nidoking is indeed a ground type. Blaziken's good as well, although you do just have to be careful with close combat. You have to use it kind of sparingly, or like kind of in the latter part of the fight, but that's okay. So I got hiccups again. Okay. And if there isn't a Pokemon who's any good, just feel... One thing to keep in mind with Altaria is it does cancel our weather, so if you try and use any weather strats, they aren't going to work. Okay, let's see who and what we've got here. Was there a ground type on the left there? Oh, there was. Now, who is it? Oh, Golurk! Oh, Golurk's really good. I think we do want to go left for Golurk. And then... There's not really a whole lot else, though, is there? That's like particularly useful. So I don't really know who we're going to want to switch for or anything like that. Honestly, if I was making honest suggestions, I would say let's get rid of Dialga rather than Starmie, because Starmie can use like Icy Wind, and I don't know, it can do other stuff. It can take hits from steel moves, whereas, like, Altaria is just weak to dragon. So, yeah. But, yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm going to set up the sun here, but the sun isn't actually going to work because of Altaria. So, again, this is why Altaria is a bit of an awkward Pokemon to have. Because, basically, Blaziken and Nidoking... Well, and a Heat Wave from Altaria could be doing more damage if it wasn't for the ability, but it's sad that MatPat retired. No, I know, it is weird. I really enjoy the channels still. I mean, my favorite ones are actually Food Theory and Style Theory, as weird as that sounds. Icy Wind, more like an icy wind, for Whimsicott at least. Nice for Whimsicott. Oh no, Blaziken! Oh gosh, that's not good. Okay, not the best start. Not our fault, but just we're quite unlucky there. But it is kind of weird without him and stuff. It was weird the other day when there was like a Food Theory episode the other day where like MatPat just like jumped in at the end to talk about his last Game Theory live stream or whatever. But it was just so weird suddenly, you know, like oh, you know, so oh my gosh, just very weird. But I really like Santi and I really like Amy, so they've been really good. And then I haven't watched much. I have watched some Film Theory, so like Lee, was it Lee? He's cool as well. And then I like Tom as well, but I don't really watch Game Theory a whole lot. Because they do a lot of like indie games and stuff like that, rather than like, because they used to do loads of like, you know, Mario and Nintendo or whatever, but they've kind of moved away from that kind of stuff now. Because again, like they've kind of done all that kind of stuff like in the past, like, so there's not really a whole lot left there now. So yeah. Yeah, it must be weird having like FNAF without MatPat. Again, I'm not a FNAF guy, but even so, it must be weird kind of having a channel that did all this stuff, but it not being... Because that kind of felt probably like more personal kind of thing. That was probably just more like him just talking anyway. Like, oh, I have a YouTube channel? Oh, okay. But yeah. Satella, hi, welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you. Oh, we beat a boss. I might not have said like the video because we beat a boss. So if you haven't clicked like on the video, please click like on it. We have been getting a few more. We've been getting like a lower view count on videos lately, but we have been getting a higher like count. So please just keep that up because it does help. And we've had a few new people here recently as well, which has been just like amazing and lovely to see. So, so yeah. Okay. Right. hang on. We're going to go for Golurk. I would switch Altaria for Golurk, in all honesty. Sorry, Altaria for Whimsicott, sorry, I mean. Altaria for Whimsicott, because Whimsicott's good against Golurk. So I would switch Altaria, because then Energy Ball is, like, super effective against Golurk. And then we can just switch Whimsicott for Golurk anyway. And then we can figure out what the heck we're going to do after this. Who do we want to go for? There's Butterfree, there's Relicanth, and there's Clefairy. Do we want to pick one just for, like, easiness to defeat? Do we want to pick one to actually switch for? Like, do we want to pick Clefairy because its ability protects our allies? We could we could go for a switch here. We could actually, like, Starmie could try and go for a switch here. I wouldn't blame Angry Craggy if Angry Craggy wanted to try this, do a Kieran and test the waters, see if we get something better. It's Ivysaur's good for Golurk. It's not good at all for Dialga, but it is good for Golurk. So, no, Angry Craggy, I think that was a good switch. Because Starmie is weak to Shadow Punch, whereas Ivysaur doesn't have any weaknesses to Golurk. So, if you use Grass Pledge... Oh! No, wait, hang on. Hang on, Grass Pledge... Okay, we could do some Pledge strats here, but the only problem is... it wouldn't be super effective, is the problem. So Blaziken's probably better using Blaze Kick here, I would say. But it also may be too late, and you guys may have already decided your moves. If we do the two pledges, it won't work quite as well. Like, Grass Pledge and Blaze Kick is the better thing to do, but we'll see how this turns out. Blaze! Oh, yes! Yes! That was doubly nice. Okay, excellent. And then Grass Pledge. Yes! Okay, Team 5. I feel alive. No, Blaziken! No, Blaziken! Oh, 07 Blaziken. 07 Blaziken. 07. Dang. So... The question is... Hang on, can I just check? What moves does Whimsicott have? Hurricane, Taunt, Energy... Okay. Basically, we kind of want to switch both Whimsicott and Ivysaur. We want to switch Whimsicott and Ivysaur. The problem is I don't know who we want to switch, like, first or instead. I do have one... Okay, I do have a theory. A game theory. I do have one theory. Should we try and fight the Relicanth next? Because, one, it's got a cool shiny that we'd all like to have. And two, because if we still had one of our grass types on the team, then the grass type would be very super duper mega effective against it. So we could do that. Like, we definitely do want to switch for Golurk. I just don't mind which of the grass types. Maybe we could see who has more health or whatever as well. But yeah, if we switch one of the grass types, I don't think it matters too much which one. Right, we want to catch everything, even though we can fail. No, we want to catch everything. We don't have to keep them. Just make sure we catch them. Ash, catch them. But yeah, oh, just punched my microphone. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, no, Dynamaxing's good. Dynamaxing's good. Okay. So yeah, as long as one of the grass type switches, again, I prefer them both throw the hat in the ring rather than being polite. So please don't be polite. Just, you know, make your voice be heard. Grass types. Grass types switch. Don't leave it too late. Please don't leave it too late. We want this Golurk. We absolutely want the Golurk. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was scary. That was scary. Okay, well done, Team 5. Okay. But yeah, like... Oh, there is a scientist here, but we don't... Thing is, we don't want to switch here is the thing. We don't want to switch for the scientist here, because she is a scammer. Oh, we could have gone for the Butterfree and then switched, but okay. But yeah, I'd say let's not switch here for this one. Because Blaziken is good against Dialga, so we don't want to get rid of Blaziken. Blaziken is very good for Dialga. And then Nidoking, because that's the thing, because the whole reason we've picked Relicanth is because of Ivysaur. If we had picked the Butterfree, then we could have switched with the Scientist afterwards, perhaps. And maybe we could have and should have done that, perhaps. But still, I think here, if we do close combat, high horsepower, Grass Pledge, and like Scorching Sands, I actually think we could one-turn this. So don't faff around with any stat moves or anything. Just attack, attack, attack with like your most powerful, super effective of moves. And then I think this will be pretty good. And I think we can one-turn this. And again, we don't want to... we want to play aggressive so that we can try and one-turn this and give it as few opportunities as possible to attack. So, let's see how this goes. Show me potato salad. Okay. Oh, we're going for the max muscle. That's actually a good idea, potentially. Although I think you might be going last, so actually, maybe it's a less good idea. But we'll see how it goes. Close combat, please. We'll see. Relicanth probably is the slowest one on the field, though. Well, that'll go low, I would say. Oh, gosh. Oh, no, he's using Liquidation. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, that was powerful. But well done for Dynamaxing, because you would have probably died there if you hadn't. Right, Grass Pledge. Okay, that's so close. Okay, Max Knuckle. Oh, that was so close. Dang. Okay. I don't know. I'm just going to use a Thunder Punch for safety here. I don't know whether Blaziken wants to go like full on with close combat. Or to be honest, close combat doesn't really matter because you've only used one of them. So if you use another, you're still going to have the same amount of PP for Dialga. So you won't actually be losing any extra PP by using a close combat. But oh, okay. Oh no. Oh, no. We don't want to be protected. Oh gosh, hang on. We didn't really. Oh, okay. Oh. Hang on. Hang on. Oh no, but that was. Oh no, that's why we didn't want to use pledge moves. Oh no. Oh no, because pledge was fire. Sorry if I didn't say the pledge was fire out loud in the previous turn. But anyway, Bark. Okay. We did it though. We did it in spite of everything. Okay, well done, Team 5. Right. Because we have Grass and Fire Pledge, it means that they combine to make Fire Pledge, so we have to keep that in mind if we're using Pledge moves. Right, well, but anyway, well done, Team 5. We made it through alive, and let's see if we can thrive in this final battle. So, I still think Ivysaur could switch here, because it can't really do... The thing is, Ivysaur can't really do anything to... Although... Yeah, okay. Here's my recommendation. Here's my recommendation, and here's why Relicanth is better. Relicanth can spam Liquidation over and over and over, and I think Liquidation might have like a 30%... It might only be 10, but I feel like it might have like a 30% chance at defense drop, but I would use Liquidation over and over, because Liquidation does have that defense drop chance, and if we get that defense drop chance with like close combat and high horsepower, then that's pretty good. Now, Blaziken may want to start with Fire Pledge rather than close combat, just to keep things on the up and up, and to make sure we don't like lose all your defense. But we'll see how it goes. Okay. Right, let's do this thing. Oh, you used... Oh, well, coaching's okay as well. Coaching's okay as well. Right, Dragon Claw. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm using Max Quake. This will help boost our special defense. And then coaching will help boost our physical defense. Well, not Blaziken. So Blaziken may just want to go with close combat after this because you're low on health. You may as well just, like, high risk, high reward. You're not really going to be, like, surviving attacks now. So I would say after this, just use, like 1 is good. I think 1 is good. But come on, defense down, defense down, defense down, defense down, defense down. Oh, we didn't get the defense down. Okay, burn it, 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 burn it. Yes! As long as we keep using all these status chance moves, like, we have a chance of, like, inflicting something. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Right, right, I'm gonna Max Quake. So yeah, I would say close combat, liquidation. I would probably just stay... Scorching says, it's a shame that Focus Punch isn't a more reliable move, but we'll see how it goes. Right, close combat, please. Okay. Defense drop, but again, that's okay because we've sort of nerfed it and stuff. It's using Slash, but that's okay. That did nothing. Nothing. Okay, here's the Max Quake. Show me Potato Quake. Oh, okay, that did more because of the coaching. Nicely done, everyone. Great teamwork. And there's that special... Although it's probably about to do some nullifying stuff. It is getting desperate. It is going to start using those generative AI attacks. Okay, defense down, defense down, defense down. Oh, so close. Okay. Right, it might do a nullify here. We'll have to see. Or not. Okay, hang on. Is it going to... Oh, it might at the beginning of the turn. So just be aware of that. But just keep attacking with everything you've got. I think we will win this if we just keep going, essentially. But yeah, it might nullify stuff here. Oh, close combat. Yes! All right. Was that a crit? No, that was just a close combat. Dang. Team 5. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those in. Team 5. I feel alive. Well done, everyone. Nice job. Very nice work. Team 5, we thrive. Well done, everyone. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Good luck getting your minty boys, everyone. Fingers crossed. And if you haven't already, please click like on the video. Get those likes in. Is that like number going up? Make it go up. No. If you haven't clicked like already, please just double check. Check that little thumbs up button. Sometimes people forget. It does happen. And I really appreciate it. Let's give this thing a look. Oh, I'll just quickly read out Team 6. Team 6, don't play tricks. Team 6, we've got Rocks, Kiba, and Cheese. Okay, so you guys, please get ready. We'll be doing Lunala shortly, okay? So, Whimsicott is not a Whimsy Blue. Golurk is not shiny. We didn't get the 14th Pokemon movie Golurk. Or 15th Pokemon movie Golurk, whichever one it is. Relicanth, I need shiny Relicanth. Show me Potato Relicanth. It's a regular Relicanth. It's a regular Canth. Dang. But that's okay. Okay. I've got the first two as shiny. We didn't get the Relicanth. But will today, after all these months, finally be the day we get the Minty Boy himself, Dialga? Hey there, Minty Boy. No! How many Dialgas can you get to the pound? Well, it depends how big the Dialgas are. Okay. I'm going to go for Whimsicott because it's a stone evolution and they're harder to get or something. I don't know. How often do we face a Whimsicott? That is the question. Dang. So... right, welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Dialga this time? Yes, Clam Fandango, we will. Okay, so Team 6. We've got Rocks, we've got Kiba, we've got Cheese, and maybe Onlara can be our substitute. If you can, please get ready. We're going to talk to the scientist. We're going to say yes, please. And then you guys are going to select anything goes, because anything's fine. Well, I select Lunala. And there we go. Right. 1117, and then we'll go 0209. That's 11 17 0209. That's the code. We got the 2-minute rule. We got the 59-second rule. We actually used the 2-minute rule today, which is a rare thing. We never used the 2-minute rule. But yes, this is Rocks, Kiba, and Cheese with an Onlara backup. This is taking a while. Are we going to be using the 2-minute rule, everyone? Let's see. Oh, Angry Craggy, good luck in your maths mock. I hope it goes well. Is there anything you're particularly nervous about or worried about, or that you struggle with in mathematics? I do have a maths degree. So if you want to ask a maths degree person any questions, now's your chance. And then we'll just give Rox a second. If Rox doesn't show up, then Onlara can join in. But yeah. You hate circles. That's about it. What do you hate about them? Is it like the things where you get like the parallel lines and like angles within a circle and stuff like that? Oh, it's the non-calculator as well. Yeah, Onlara, if you just want to jump in which case, if you just want to jump in, then jump in. Again, when I ask people if you're around, that I can't really explain it any better than, you know, please make sure you're around. So yeah, we'll have to... I would just jump in on Lara. You've got, like... you're going to be jumping in like 20 seconds anyway. I would just jump in. I would just jump in, because we have the 59-second rule, but look, we're 10 seconds away from that, so I would just jump in. Oh, it's the SX... Hang on. SX squared plus Y squared equals the points where the circle meets the different axes. And you can't work out the tangents from that. Oh, I can't quite remember that or visualize all that right now. But do you mean on a graph where it's like X squared? Oh, wait. Oh, I know what you mean. Because, like, if you have a graph and you have, like, X squared plus Y squared equals, like, 0, then it's like a circle centered around a particular point. Right, oh, that kind of thing. Oh, I think that is... Oh, hang on. On Lara trying to... Oh, no, hang on. Chris, don't try and jump in as well, because that could be why, like, on Lara's having trouble. Hang on, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit this. We're going to try again. Hang on. We're going to try that again. Hang on. We don't ever want 5 people trying to jump in, because that just kind of makes the problem worse. We'll try again, but this time just on Lara. On Lara, just try jumping in right away, okay? I do really appreciate that, Chris. But that's why we only ever have, like, one substitute. Because if too many people try and jump in, that's kind of how we often can end up with like a group of 3 and then, like, a group of 2. So, yeah. But, like, M1 times gradient of tangent equals 1. That sounds vaguely familiar, but it's been such a long time since I've done that I can't really remember it, unfortunately. But I'm sure you'll be great for it, though. You sound like you know more about it than me, and I have a maths degree, so... Okay. Right, so Lunala... So we'll go Lunala. And this is going to be Kiba, Cheese, and Onlara. Okay, so we'll go 11, 17, and then we'll go... actually, we'll go 14, 13. Yeah, I probably should have done, like, a disconnect and a reconnect, but oh well. Sorry that I'm like, do you need any help, Craggy? Oh, I can't help you with that. I have a vague recollection of it, but I can't really remember about, like, tangents and circles and the specifics of that. So, okay, and then we just need Kiba. Kiba. So that also sounds like I'm going to go Kiba. Okay, there we go. Right, Sherido. There we go. But good luck, Craggy. I'm sure you'll smash it. But good luck, sort of thing. Like, my well wishes are with you. And I hope you get the kinds of questions you're looking for. Right, Lunala is super duper mega weak to dark and ghost types. You guys know this. I'm going to go for Kingler because it is a physical Pokemon and because Wide Guard protects us against... Actually, no. Do I want Lilligant because of Light Screen? I might go with Lilligant because of Light Screen. Okay. Well, Kingler's a good physical attacker as well. So, you know, that's just something to keep in mind. God, these are terrible options. Not the choices. You guys are making... Oh, and Mushana doesn't have Shadow Ball. I always think it has Shadow Ball, but it's Indeedee that has Shadow Ball. Right, Mushana. 0 Dark or Ghost moves. 0. Oh, okay. Machoke. So we have Exploud, who should have a Ghost move. I know Exploud does have like Scrappy, but oh gosh, hang on. Oh gosh, this is like really bad. Does Armaldo have a dark move? Or I think whatever that... No, okay, I'm going... Oh gosh. Yeah, no, I think that was a good choice going with Exploud. I know I went left, but like I think that's probably... Was there a Linoon at the end? Was Linoon in the top right-hand corner? Like a Hoennian Linoon? I also never know if it's like Hoennian or what the name for being native to Hoenn is. Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, I am gonna just use Max Overgrowth here, and we're just gonna attack this thing with all our might. Okay. So I would say we do want to switch for Exploud because it's a normal type, and because of that, it has the immunity. It has the immunity to Ghost. But I don't know who we want. Like, I don't know who we want to switch or anything. Demi, welcome back. Okay, on Lara's going with Mud Slap. Honestly, not a bad call for a first move. An opening gambit, if you will. Okay, Kadoosh. And Tenchi's back as well. Well, this is wonderful. Everyone's back. And if you didn't like the video the first time, make sure you like the video the second time. Okay, we're going with the early superpower. Okay. Focus Blast. It focus missed because of the Mud Slap. And because it's a Focus Blast, let's not beat around the bush here. like, as much as I want to give credit to Onlara for that, it did use Focus Blast. There's a statistically good chance it was going to miss anyway. But Onlara, nevertheless, that Mud Slap may have been the thing that to just tip the edge in our favor. Right, Dragon Claw. Well done. And then Max Overgrowth. Max Overgrowth is the name of a it's like a secret agent / gardener. Oh, Tenchi, I'm sorry. I hope it was nothing too, like serious or anything. I don't know. I think we live in a weird time with like kids and their parents and getting along and understanding each other and stuff like that. Like, I think there was a time in the past where like there wasn't really a whole lot of change, and so rigid parents could get on with their like rigid kids, but we kind of live in a time now where they're kind of like sort of more rigid parents who are kind of like a bit stuck in the past about things, or they don't really understand the modern world. A really good example actually is just the whole and on Lara, if this is a tool relevant for you right now, I'm sorry, because I promised this was completely the example I was about to use, but it's talking about like getting a job and, you know, kind of things like, oh, well, just walk in there and hand them your resume, and they don't understand about like, you know, job application websites and all this kind of stuff that is just like, no, this is how like jobs work these days. So we do want to switch for this. I don't know who, like maybe Mushana then? Mushana? Please, Mushana, switch. Because Mushana... Oh, no! 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 Oh, gosh. Okay. Is this a... No, that's Orbeetle. Oh, Orbeetle's bad. Okay, I'm going to go for Clink Clang here. Because it resists Moonblast. And because Orbeetle is weak to Ghost. So... On Lara, thankfully your folks aren't out of touch with that. Well, oh, that's good then. Well, why did I say thank you? I don't know. Well, no, I think I was going to say, oh, well, thank goodness for that, I think is where I was going. I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh, well, that's good. But no, thank goodness for that. That must be, that will make things a lot easier. Okay. So, I am going to Pollen Puff Flygon. Oh, another very different example is coming out as, yeah, like LGBTQ plus, yeah, like that kind of thing. Can be difficult depending on like who your family are and stuff, yeah. Because again, there would have been a time where, I don't know, people kind of would have, if anyone was that way, they would probably kind of just keep it secret or something like that, or if their parents were really cool, they could just sort of maybe quietly say it to their parents. But now we kind of live in an age where it's kind of more like, no, everyone should be saying it, but there are just still people who don't like get it, and it's just kind of sad and kind of disheartening. So yeah, that's a good example as well. Oh, there's a Lugia raid? Oh, yeah, Chris, do that. That sounds good. Okay. Show me Potato Knuckle. Yeah, baby. Right, the only person who I can really pollen puff is myself. I'm going to use a Quiver Dance, just in case I then need to use Pollen Puff on anyone else. I don't think there's any point in me, like, using Petal Dance to get stuck into a move, you know. Right. Mud Slap, baby Mud Slap. Mud Slap, it can see crap. Anyway, okay. Well done, team... 6. We're playing tricks on this Clink Clang's eyesight. Okay. Ooh, but we're using Potato Quake. Show me Potato Quake. Nice going there, by the way. On the 1-2 of Max Knuckle and Max Quake. That's a very good way to do it. Like, you get that 1 boost with the Knuckle, and then you get that, like extra increased power from the Quake. Cheese, you're learning. And I love to see it. No, Demi. I really am glad you said that as an example. Even if you don't feel, even if like you don't fit the example, it's still a good example regardless of who said it. So yeah. Right. I am just gonna use a Petal Dance now. I know I was like, I'm not gonna do this, but I can't Pollen Puff anyone. It's asleep. It may shrug this off in a second. But we'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, who should we swap for that? I would say Mushana is definitely a high priority because it's weak to Ghost and it like can't really do anything to Clink Clang, to Lunala. And then I know Kingler's very frail, but at least it is like a hard hitter, so that's why I'm like, well, Kingler is like a bit more useful than Mushana, I would say. And then we can switch Kingler. Because as well, I think like it's Linoon next. I think it is just like a Hoennian Linoon, but Mushana's not really any use against that either. So, oh yeah, Flygon is weak to Fury. Yeah, if we maybe then switch Flygon. The only thing would be is if we wanted to try Mud Slap strats. And like, so we get rid of Kingler for the Linoon, but yeah, because I can set up Light Screen at least. But yeah. But Clink Clang can use like Gear Grind, or it could use Shift Gear and then Gear Grind. I actually do not oppose that strat. Anyway, berries! Yay, berries. Okay. But yeah, if that is a Linoon... Oh yeah, because on the left's just Dedenne. That's not really... Yeah, Dedenne doesn't really have... Dedenne does have the entrainment strats, but it doesn't really have a whole lot else going for it. If we had some Dark or Ghost types or something... Oh, gosh, we don't even have one Dark or Ghost move. Like, we're literally going to have a Linoon with Shadow Ball. That's going to be our strategy here. So, see, if we could have, like, Linoon and Dedenne could use Entrainment on Linoon, that'd actually be really, really good. But, or there'd be something there there'd be something to that. But anyway, Bark. Right. So Kingler Dynamaxed last time. So does that mean Flygon can Dynamax this time? Okay. Dang, it is a real shame that, like, Linoon is not going to be able to Dynamax during this next fight, because it's kind of the one we need to Dynamax. When we only have one offensive Pokemon, we really need that one to be the one to Dynamax, but... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, Baby Doll Eyes. Okay, it's using it on Lilligant, so that's cool. That's not a problem at all. Max Wormwind. Okay, Kadoosh. That's nice. And that lowers the attack as well. So that is helpful. Can I just say, I think Dynamax is like the perfect gimmick. Like every Pokemon can use it, except for a couple. But like every Pokemon can use it. So you can kind of like improve... You know, like, even if you have a Pokemon that's not very good, most of the time it's going to be better by Dynamaxing. And then, like, so, like, every Pokemon gets to be special, whereas, like, you can't say that for, like, Mega Evolution. You do have, like, you know, there are Gigantamax, so you do still get the, like, oh, there are favorites, like, Charizard got a Gigantamax. But, like, But I think the max moves are, like, so simplistic and easy to understand. Like, you know, you've got, like, the 18 things. There are, like, you know, there's, like, 4 weathers, 4 terrains, and then there's just all the different stats up and down, right? Like, it's perfect. Like, it's just so perfect how it works out. And then, like, all the status moves are just max guard, so that's really easy as well. And then, like, that's it. So, does anyone else notice how we all refer to ourselves as the Pokemon we're using? But it is so silly, but it's so good, and I do appreciate when you guys do it, because if you just say stuff like, should I switch here, I don't always know who you're going to be. Whereas if you say, so shall we switch, like, Pokemon A for Pokemon B, like, that's just, like, way more helpful, because then we actually know what the switch is. And we do sometimes get confused about who has what, so you don't... Oh! Okay. If Clink Clang switches, this isn't the end of the world. But it is... Okay, but it is on Lara. Okay. So... basically... I don't blame you for trying that, though, Kiba, just because... Because then we would have had Dynamax Ghost, and that could have been pretty good. But okay, here's what I'm thinking. I still think, hang on, can we just check the order of Dynamax and stuff like that? I think Linoon is like, hang on, Linoon is like, no, Linoon's like the worst one. Okay, so I think Clink Clang could Dynamax for extra power if you like. I'm going to set up a light screen. And then I'll try and like heal you guys. But otherwise, like a shift gear and then gear grind would be good. Maybe we just don't need Dynamax here. I don't know. Even Kingler could Dynamax, to be honest. To be honest, I actually think Clink Clang not Dynamaxing and doing Shift Gear is the better thing. So, like, well done for doing that, Keeper. Keeper. Okay, light screen. More like a fight screen. I am Crab Hammer. Nice. Okay, so we're chipping away. Now, I'm going to waste our Dynamax. No, I'm kidding. No, in fairness, I could, like, Dynamax and, like, use, like, a sort of, you know, big Skitter Smack kind of thing. But I'm actually going to Quiver Dance here so that I have boosted special defense, even more boosted special defense. And then I have, like, the speed increase as well. And then I'll be in a better position to heal you guys, because if I'm faster, then that means I'll be in a good position to, like, heal you guys if you need it. Okay, it's using Moonblast. Now, the question is, do we want to Dynamax Kingler, or do we want to see if Linoon can Dynamax? Because Kingler wouldn't be a bad shot for Dynamaxing if it uses its bubbles. I don't think we need any more special defense boost. I honestly just think the bubbles could be a good move. Because I'm going to, like, heal up Linoon a bit here. Ordinarily, Max Quake would be great for Lunala, but we've got, like, a light screen up. So I think we're already quite well covered. Well, I suppose another Max Quake couldn't do any harm, could it? But yeah, I think bubbles could be the better thing to go for first. But, I mean, in fairness, we have had fights where we've had light screen up and then still died, so maybe I will eat my words in a second about, I don't think we really need to Max Quake. I think the thing is, we kind of just want to go for power here because it is a Lunala, and we just kind of want to take it, like, we don't want to, like, do too much setup. We needed to do a bit of setup at the start because we knew we were going to be in for a tough time. But I think now we're in the phase of, like, okay, we're cooking now. We're cooking. Right, Pollen Puff. So, right, there's Linoon, all helped out. And in fairness, Linoon is only, like, Moonblast and Max Starfall are the only issues we really have, so... Oh, a crit, nice. Although I didn't really notice that doing more damage, but okay, it's getting desperate. Oh, it is using Max... Don't KO. Oh, gosh. Hang in there, old buddy, old pal. And this is going to lower all our defense, isn't it? But that's okay, because it's a special attacker, so that's fine. Right, G-Max Foam Burst. I should remember it's called Foam Burst, but I like just calling it bubbles. Oh, did Demi understand that reference? Right, speed down. Okay, that's nice. Moongeist Beam, but it's using it on Linoon. Yes! Okay, I'm going to Pollen Puff Clink Clang now. And then I think this is going pretty well, though. My character was looking a bit despondent there. Like, that wasn't the most... That was kind of ominous. But I assure you, I think he was just more ruminating than questioning things. Do I what to the heart, Demi says? No, sorry. I went bubbles. And I was like, do you understand that reference? That's one of my random references as well. It does reference a thing. But it's a moment from a thing that I remember one of my friends absolutely loved the moment. And I didn't even remember the moment until I watched it for, like, the second time. And I was like, oh, yeah, that character. Oh, yeah, I like that character. But I kind of forgot about it the first time. No, it's from Finding Nemo. If anyone remembers, there's, like, the fish who's obsessed with the little treasure chest that opens in the fish tank. And whenever the little chest opens, like, a load of bubbles come out. And he's like, bubbles. Like, every time it opens. Oh, we're so close. Yes, bubbles. Yes, go Kingler. Like, my bubbles. Yeah, the guy, yeah, that one. The yellow fish, yeah. Played by Stephen Root, who is Bill Dotrieve on King of the Hill. Okay, well done, everyone. Stars and sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in. Well, next time you see that movie and you see the yellow fish, you can think of a Gigantamax Kingler. Okay. So, hang on. Demi, if you don't mind, I have a question for you, Demi. If you don't have the DLC and you don't have a Nintendo Switch Online subscription, what brings you to a stream about shiny hunting in the DLC 5 years after Pokemon Sword and Shield came out, because Pokemon Sword and Shield the other day celebrated its 5-year anniversary. Can you guys believe that? These games are 5 years old already? Like, what the heck, man? What the heck? Well, the pandemic has done terrible things to us and to our brains. Right, let's do a patented double shiny check, and then we'll work out Team 7. But Team 6, we didn't play tricks, and well done. Okay. So, Exploud is not shiny. I need shiny Exploud. Back in the day, I got a Whismur on the GTS, but it was hacked. I couldn't, like, trade it up through my games. Clink Clang is more like a blink blang. Linoon. I did not get a second shiny Linoon, which is honestly, you just like hang out with streamers that actually talks to chat. Oh, well, that's really sweet. Yeah, no, I mean, that's part of the fun. Luckily, I am not so popular so as not to chat yet. Someday I'll ignore you all. But for now, I love you guys and I need you guys. Please talk to me. Okay, no, I'm kidding. No, even if I got super duper mega popular and like chat like pops off at like, you know, 1 million comments a second, I will still try to like engage with chat in a way, you know, because I like it. So, right, anyway, enough stalling. You guys have waited long enough. Will I get the Blood Moon Lunala? No. Dang, don't you forget about us. Don't. Breakfast Club. I didn't see that movie for a very long time, but I think it's because I was in England. It's kind of more iconic in like I feel like a lot of like the John Hughes films are a bit more iconic to like Americans than to people outside of America, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Right, no sparkles. I'm gonna go with the real hero of this, Linoon. So there we go. 1 mil, just turn on slow chat. Is there such a thing as slow chat? Is that a thing? Oh, the cat's going nuts. Hang on a sec. I need to go deal with chat. Would you like to keep a record of Lunala? Yes, indeedly do. Also, I do actually need the loo, so maybe I can deal with the cat and my bladder at the same time. That makes it sound like I'm gonna like pee on the cat or something. I don't mean it like that. Okay. I just mean whilst I'm out going to the bathroom, I can then go see the cat afterwards. Oh, here's a question. How many shinies have you found in this game? It's on the back of your trainer card. Where's my trainer card? League card. I probably haven't changed this since like the beginning. Flip the card. No, mine's gonna be 23. Oh, 23? But I've only got like 19 shinies. Maybe I've got like, oh no, I know why. I know why I have some extra shinies on here. The reason I have some extra shinies on here is because if I go on like my Pokedex, and I go, oh no, wait, hang on. Basically, long story short, there's going to be like a couple of Pokemon that are like in this game that I caught as shiny. So I when they had like the Dynamax raid events, I really should go to the loo first, shouldn't I? But when they used to have the Dynamax raid events where you could get shinies from them, what I would do is I'd shiny hunt in both my sword and my shield. And so there were a couple of Pokemon where can you see shinies, like, from the screen? I don't know. But, like, if I can find, like, Solrock and Lunatone, they might be ones that... Where are Solrock and Lunatone? Solrocko! Where are you? Oh, here we go. Solrock and Lunatone. Let's see. Did I catch either of these? Oh, there we go. So, like, shiny Solrock. So, I got shiny Solrock from, like, this game... And then I, like, transferred it into my, like, sword and Pokemon Home and stuff like that. So, oh, the 23 was my jersey number? Oh, hang on, where were the shinies then? Hang on. 23 was my jersey number? Okay. Where are the shinies? Shiny Pokemon found, 0. Oh, well, that's in the wild. Yeah, no, I haven't found any in, like, the wild. I was going to say, the funny thing is, 23 is probably about the number of shiny Pokemon I have, though, because I've gotten about, like, 20 in the Dynamax Adventures, and then I may have gotten, like, 3 from events in this game. So, anyway. Okay. Yeah, because I haven't, like, got any in, like, the wild. Oh, it doesn't do updates until you reprint it. Oh, then I might have to do a reprint. Okay, well, I'll try and do that soon. Oh my gosh, I'm like 10 minutes away from 300 hours. Right, guys, I'm going to just quickly nip to the loo, skip to the loo, skip to the loo, and then I will see you guys in a minute, okay? We'll figure out Team 7... We'll figure out Team 7, 8... Team, like, 7... No, we'll just figure out Team 7 in a bit. Actually, chat, do strike the number of times you've played, and if you can do Blacephalon, okay? So strike, ready, set, bow, but like strike 0, strike 1, strike 2, number of times you've played, and let me know if you can do Blacephalon. We'll figure out Team 7, and then we'll figure out our 2 wild cards, okay? Ready, set, bow, let me know. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back with people who look like things. So, Tenchi... Oh, Tenchi's at a 0. Onlera's at 3, Cheese is at 2, Kieran's at 2. Okay, so how about we have Cheese, Tenchi, and Kieran, and then we'll figure out the 2 wild cards. Does that sound like a plan? I had put Rox in the Blacephalon, but I don't think Rox has come back. So let me just change that to... So we've got Cheese, Tenchi... I need to put Tenchi on the spreadsheet, don't I? Here we go. Cheese, Tenchi, and... Come on. Cheese, Tenchi, and Kieran. Kieran was the one. Okay. And then we'll figure out the wild cards like after this, okay? So, yeah, the clown. I like the clown. Maybe it's because I had Ultra Sun, so I prefer the clown, but... And for the longest time, I didn't really even realize it was a clown. I didn't know that was, like, a thing. Okay, so we are, like, 10 minutes away from 300 hours. Oh, my gosh. How exciting. And, yeah, there we go. So, guys, when I started these strike streams, I was at about, and I'd say this without a lie or without joking, about 69 hours, which is quite nice. But 300 is way cooler. Okay, so, oh, hang on, I need to reconnect. I realized I pressed the home button for ages. So I need to reconnect. So if you press the home button, you need to reconnect, okay? Okay. So we have reconnected to the internet. We're going to talk to the lady. We're going to say yes, please. You guys are going to select anything goes. Well, whereas we're going to go to the clown show for Blacephalon. And here we go. Oh, hang on. Why is my computer doing that? That was weird. Okay. So, team number 7. Team 7, we're in heaven. Cheese, Tenchi, or Tenchis, and Kieran. We're going to go 11, 17, 14, 43. Did anything exciting happen in the year 1443? Who knows? I'm not a historian. I'm a maths guy, and even as a maths guy, I'm not very good because I didn't know the math that Craggy was talking about earlier. In fairness, though, it's kind of hard to visualize some things. Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll keep the 2-minute rule in mind, but we don't need to because Kieran's here, and he's funny for the money. Okay, I'm just going to change my water. I have like 2 water bottles. I didn't actually end up dealing with the cat, so I may need to deal with the cat in a second. There's all 3 people. Woo! Very nice. So Blacephalon is weak to... Hold on one second. Blacephalon is weak to ground, rock, because it's a fire type and a ghost type. So it's weak to rock, ground, fire, dark, and ghost, okay? Although ghost types aren't really the best because just they're kind of weak to other ghosts. So, like, ghost is the, like, if we're desperate, you know? Water is, like, kind of the best one, I would say. Water and dark are, like, the best ones. And then, like, rock and ground are, like, the... Rock is then the next best, and then ground, and then ghost. But it's weird to say it in that order. I'm going to go for Morpeko, because it's a dark type, and I said dark was good. Barrascuda's good because of water, and it does have assurance as well. Oh, Kingler, cookie. And Quillfish. Quillfish is nifty as well. I'd say Quillfish is better than Barrascuda, actually, because Liquidation's a better move. Yeah, Quillfish is better than Mudsdale. So I would go with Quillfish, because we might be able to get some rain-type strategy going here. I might even be able to switch out Morpeko for a water type. If we see a good water type, we could switch out for it. Unfortunately, I don't see any more water, which is a shame, but oh well. So chat, who do we want to go for? Do we want to go... Okay, do we want to just pick things that, like, water is super effective against? So, like, do we want to go against the Boldor because it's... a rock type, and then do we want to go against that ground type at the end or something like that? It is a Palisand, I believe. There is a Beheeyem and a Pazaka. I would rather do one of those just because I need shinies of those. So we can look at what we prefer. Beheeyem... I think we have more super effective moves against Beheeyem, but obviously it would be good against Quillfish. Boldor does have a very good shiny. And if any of you ever caught a Boldor shiny and you wanted to evolve it live on stream, I would happily trade with... I'd like trade with and trade back with you. That is totally a thing we could do. Right, I'm going to Dynamax, and I'm going to... I'm not going to max Darkness, actually. I am going to max Lightning because we don't really have special moves, so max Darkness doesn't really offer a whole lot right here, right now. So, yeah. I'm going to put my phone on charge for a little bit. Boldor is a trade evolution, yes. Because basically... Gen 5 kind of, like, recycled Gen 1, so there are a lot of, like, Gen 5 Pokemon that are, like, sort of reminiscent of Gen 1 ones. So, so for example, Roggenrola, Boldor, and Gigalith are, like, representative of Geodude, Graveler, and Golem. Timber, Gerda, and Conkeldurr, or Conkeldurr, are sort of representative of, like, Machop, Machoke, Machamp, as well. So, but yeah, it's always been that way. I don't think there's any, like, trade ghost or psychic type equivalents. But they do have, like, Litwick to Chandelure, which is kind of like a Ghastly Gengar variant. And then I don't really know if there's... They have the, like, the Solosis and Gothita lines, which are kind of... I probably should have used that max lightning, shouldn't I? Oh, well. But yeah, so it is a trade evolution, but if you guys wanted to trade and evolve it live on stream, I would happily do a trade and trade back with, well, those of you who we're kind of familiar with. I mean, at the same time, you guys would be the ones kind of like taking the risk and sort of entrusting me. But at the same time, I would be the one hosting the stream. I'm the one broadcasting it to the world, and I'm the one who streams 6 days a week. So if I like tried to pull a fast one by stealing your Boldor, a Pokemon I already have as shiny, and then I just continued broadcasting 6 days a week, that would be really weird and lame and stupid. So yeah, you can find Gigalith in the wild area. Yeah, so if you're just playing the game alone and you need to complete your Pokedex, you don't need to like trade to get a Gigalith because you can find them wild in the wild area. Same with like Dusk Noir, and Dusk Noir, Gengar, and a bunch of other trade evolutions. Like there are a whole bunch of like trade evolutions and stone evolutions you can get like in the wild in Sword and Shield. That's one of the things I love about Sword and Shield. They kind of normalized like just let trade evolutions and stone evolutions, like final evolutions, be in the wild. Like have them just be accessible and attainable. Boldor actually is like kind of good against Blacephalon, but it's just not like that great because of Stone Edge being a bit unreliable and low PP. But yeah, who do we want? Beheem, or we have like dark moves for Beheem. Although Berserker, well, we don't need the Scientist. there's a backpacker for Berserker though. I'm gonna go for Berserker because it's the one I would probably like to have as a shiny more. And I think it's probably got a cooler shiny. Yeah, backpacker. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go with Expert Belt, because I want more power on my super effective moves. Muscle Band, Quick Claw, Shell Belt. Okay, we got some good items there, guys. We got some good items. Okay. Righty-ho, Jones. Right. I actually didn't need to do anything regarding the cat, but he might return with a vengeance, and that would be annoying. Okay. Whoever can Dynamax, definitely please Dynamax, because Dynamaxing's good. Plus, if we all Dynamax on the first turn, that basically means Quillfish will be the final Dynamaxer, and then that would be really good. Like, having Quillfish be our Dynamaxer for the Blacephalon fight would be pretty nifty. Okay, I'm just going to go with Thunderbolt, because I can't remember if this thing has better physical or special defense, but it's a steel type, so I assume physical defense is better, which is why I'm going to go with Thunderbolt. It is Sylar. Satella, you are correct. Basically, if there's a cat who's, like in trouble or being naughty, it's Sylar. If there's, like, a cat where they're not in trouble, but just I need to, like, oh, hang on, I just need to, like, help the cat or whatever, that's Cowbell. And that's it. Even though there are 5, those are the only 2 answers. Like, it's either Sylar or Cowbell. And if it's Cowbell, it's because he's a good boy, and if it's Sylar, it's because he's a bad boy. Right, Kadoosh, well done, everyone. So, but yeah, but that's why I love Pokemon Sword and Shield's Pokedex, by the way. I always say it's a good Pokedex to fill in, because you can actually fill it in. Like, you don't actually need to do that many trades, and particularly if you have the DLC. If you have the DLC, there are, like, so few Pokemon that you actually need to trade for. Like, and if you have, like, Scarlet and Violet as well, or Scarlet or Violet as well, then you kind of don't need to. So there really are, like, only a few. It's kind of just, like, a couple of the, like, version-exclusive Pokemon, you know? Like, yeah, you'd need a Corsola. You'd need to have a Corsola. You do need to trade for a Corsola, and, like, and then to get Cursula. Or, like, Darmanitan and Darumaka, like, for example. But, like, and obviously you'd need to do, like, Zacian for Zamazenta. But, like, that's it, though. So, oh gosh. Max Lightning, that's very, very frightening me. So, do the others just sleep all day? I mean, kind of. Mina's, like, sort of more a bit shy, so she might kind of just, like, find some quiet place to be on her own kind of thing. But Jareth can be, like, an energetic bundle. But, yeah, he just, like, sleeps and behaves. He, like, can be noisy sometimes, but it's kind of more, like, just when he's playing. Like, he's like, a loud player. Whereas, like, Syla just kind of, like, wants stuff all the time. And he's just very demanding. And then the little kitten, and then she's like a bit noisy when she plays as well. She's noisy when she plays as well. But yeah. Right, we want to catch everything, even though we can. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait, he just started off. He just started off. Is he going to keep going? Do I need to go deal with him? Now's not a good time because we got the items and stuff. But yeah, we don't want to switch. No switching because this is bad against fire. Fire! I know, like, health-wise this isn't great, but still. Maybe we can look at just to see if any, like, berries are ahead or anything. But, again, I think we want to just stick with what we're, like, super effective against here, because then we'll, like, lose less health. Okay. So, let's have a look. We've got Scyther, and then okay. Palisand, we have more super effective things against, although I will just say Scyther is very frail. So, I am actually going to pick Scyther for the frailty, but either way is fine. I just worry Palisand could, like, cost more Pico a life, and it is kind of bulkier. But I think this should still be fine. I think Scyther may have been a bit easier to defeat, and it's not, like, a huge threat offensively, but I think either way this should be fine. Palisand does have a better shiny as well, so I already have it. Oh gosh, I burped there. Sorry, excuse me. But I think this should be fine. I'm gonna use Dark Pulse. Maybe I'll get a flinch, even though you can't on a Dynamax Pokemon. Right. No, cheese. When we, like, have two options that are, like, kind of equal, or where it doesn't really matter too much, you're honestly welcome to just pick whichever one you would like as a shiny. It's just, if I'm like, right, guys, we need to go for, like, the Pokemon on the left because we really need to, like, trade for that, and the Pokemon on the right we're, like, quadruple weak to, so we don't want the Pokemon on the right, then, like, don't pick the Pokemon on the right, okay? And we have had instances where it's kind of been like that, and it's like, oh no, why did we go right? We were meant to go left. Like, we're facing off against a Blacephalon here, you know. So yeah. Okay. If this thing weren't a ghost type, I would be like, oh, we could switch for it or whatever. But honestly, it's a little bit of a liability because of that ghost typing. The terrain in Spain, whilst there is actual rain, and it's mostly on the plains, I'm gonna go with an Aura Wheel to see if that does any more damage. But yeah. I mean, and again, at the end of the day, you guys are, well, some of you guys aren't adults, actually, but at the end of the day, like, we're all kind of, like, we're all sort of old enough and ugly enough, as my mom would say. We're all old enough and ugly enough to kind of, like, make our own decisions. And I trust you guys to make good decisions. Like, you know, if you've bought the DLC for Pokemon, it probably means you kind of know stuff about Pokemon. Like, or you probably know enough for me to trust you to make good decisions. And that if I say, like, this Pokemon on the left, like, here are the reasons to go for the Pokemon on the left, here are the ones to go for the one on the right, I trust you guys to kind of take that and be like, yeah, I'm going to go, you know, left, or I'm going to go right. So, you know, I trust you guys. We've been doing this for a while now. We're almost at, like, we're at, like, 3.5 months of strike streams, and I trust you guys. But yeah, so Palisand, on a different Dynamax adventure, Palisand would be a great Pokemon. And, I mean, Barrascuda could do it for health reasons, but, like, I think we'll be fine. I'm ugly, and I'm proud. I'm ugly, and I'm proud! So there we go. Right, but here we go. Blacephalon. Not Jones. It's not Blacephalon Jones. It's the clown show. Okay, here we go. Let's do this thing. Right, intimidate. Oh, that's good actually, because it does have physical moves, so that's actually genuinely helpful. I kind of forgot about that. Right, let's just attack this with everything we've got. Don't worry about status moves. Dynamax if you got it. And here we go. Show me potato salad. Sorry, I should be talking. I should be like, you know, entertaining rather than just like humming along the tune. But this is what happens when you've been doing this for 3.5 months. So here's my question for you guys. Today is a Sunday. In the UK, they have the Sunday lunch or like Sunday roast, right? It's like a very sort of popular, it's sort of just like, I don't know. It's just like a very traditional thing to have a particular meal on a Sunday. Do you guys, perhaps because it's just a tradition in your family, perhaps, oh gosh, that's not good. Perhaps because it's a tradition in your family, perhaps because it's a tradition in your country or in your region or whatever, are there any particular meals that you guys kind of eat on a particular day of the week now or in your past or anything like that? Like, was there a particular meal that your families would have on particular, or even if it was like, oh, on like the last Friday of the month, we'll, you know, get takeout, or do you know what I mean? It can be anything. It can be absolutely anything. It can be like, oh, on Friday nights we'd always get a takeout, or on this particular day we'd get a takeout. It can even be things like Christmas or whatever, but I'm just thinking. Sunday dinner with the family is a common thing in the US too. But the thing is, America doesn't really sort of have like roast dinner as much as a common thing. I don't know. So that's why I was interested. Right. Hang on. What's Jig's dinner? What's Jig's dinner? Sunday on a Sunday. It's ironic because we're talking about that I'm ugly and I'm proud, and that episode begins with a Sunday. So, right. Oh, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, people. I'm not going to look at the screen until I see some stars. Oh, wait, hang on. I looked away from the screen, but I looked at my computer where I have a preview of the gameplay footage. So, yeah. Oh, hang on. Cat's going nuts. I'll check out your stars and sparkles in a sec. I'm going to deal with the cat. Okay, we're back. So let's do this thing. Right, so Boldor is not shiny. Pazaka is not shiny. Palisand is not shiny. Ironically, we'd want like a Palisand-colored Pazaka and a Pazaka-colored Palisand. No, not quite. Yeah, he has the Sunday that makes his breath stink, and that's why people like run away from him. But he thinks it. Well, Patrick makes him think it's because he's ugly, because Patrick like doesn't have nostrils. Even though in other episodes they give Patrick nostrils, and but you know, it's a cartoon show. Like, right. But anyway, will we get the Cosmic Midnight Disco Ball Blacephalon? No. Okay, that would have been a very weird shiny if we'd have got that, I think. Right, Boldor, no. Pazaka, no. Palisand, no. Blacephalon, no. Blacephalon, no. Right, Boldor, I choose you, because you could have been very good during that, but... Yeah, no, they have a little scene where like the kind of like the little wisps of air kind of go towards where like his nostrils would be, but then they kind of just go like and they kind of like split aside, but it's kind of like because he doesn't physically have nostrils, so it's kind of being like he doesn't have a nose. But yeah. Oh, the name of the SpongeBob episode. Yeah, hang on. So, hang on. Where was the comments? Yeah, I can't remember the. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. Can't remember if it like had the word stinking or ugly or I can't remember. Right. Okay. Let's save our ticket. Again, I shouldn't look at chat between the check and the ticket because that's how you can forget. Okay. So chat, my lovely chat. Who is it? We're going to do 2 more. Okay, 2 more. We'll do 2 wild cards. So what I need you to do is could you please write strike the number of times you've played and let me know what your tickets are, please. And then we'll figure out who's around and who's got what ticket and all that lovely stuff, okay? So ready, set, bow, let me know. And here we go. And if you haven't liked the video, please, because it's important to like the video and stuff like that. Okay. Oh, it is something smells. Okay. I thought it was, yeah, I was going to say, I feel like it had something to do with the smell rather than being ugly. But I was like, I don't think it's like stinks. But no, smells is, yeah, something smells. Oh, okay. Kieran can do that. Onlara can do that. Wow, we went from having a whole load of people to having, like, there aren't a whole load of people actually able to play right now, are there? Because we had, like, let me just do, we've like, had 12 different people play with us today, but I think we're only down to a few now. Oh, Keeper's got Curum. Oh, could we do Curum? Please, 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 please. I love Curum. Okay, can I just check who can do Curum, and then we'll figure out the other ticket based on who can do Curum. Like, because if there are enough, if say like 3 out of 4 of you can do Curum, well, I know on Lara can't do Curum, so that kind of is a little bit of a. But basically, I want to just see if there are enough people to do Curum, and then if we're excluding on Lara for the Curum, we can get on Lara back for the for like the other wild card, because we're doing 2, okay, just because we did do the Nihilego earlier, so I don't want to do Nihilego again. Okay, Cheese can do Curum, Kieran can do Curum, okay. Then how about this? Why don't we have Akiba Curum, with a cheese and a Kieran, and then we'll have some on Lara hosted wildcard, but we'll wait and see who's around in like 20 minutes or so. Like, because like someone could show up. Do you know what I mean? So we'll decide on what we do, like based on who's around in like 20 minutes. Does that sound okay? But we'll definitely have on Lara host it. So we'll definitely do like, you know, just one of your, I mean, all of yours are really, you had, what was it, Lugius, Takataka, and Mesprit, so yeah, they're all really good. But yeah. So we'll do that. But okay, Team 8, you're looking great. We'll have Cuba, and then Cheese and Kieran. Okay? So we'll connect to the internet, we'll talk to the lady, we'll embark upon a Dynamax adventure. We'll say that so for the rest of this stream, I will be selecting anything goes. But Kiba will be selecting Curum. Curum. Okay. Oh wait, I have to wait for a code. So Kiba, if you don't mind putting a code in chat once you're ready, let me know, and then we'll see how this goes. Right. Okay, Kiba has put in the code. So it's 11, 17, 06, 10. Or 0610. If you play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, get your shiny Pelipper. I should have said that when more people were here earlier, but oh well. It's Kieran and Cheese. Okay, excellent. Well done, everyone. Well done. Okay, so Kyurem is week 2. Steel, Fighting, Rock, Dragon, and Fury. We have one with like a Sun team before, but that's like a very neutral strategy, so just keep that in mind. Clang is a Steel type. I'm just gonna say it. Pangoro is a Fighting type. I'm just gonna pick it. Politoed has a Helping Hand. You can give us a Helping Hand if you like. But yeah, no, Morpeko doesn't. Oh, and then just the Kyurem has Ghost, Ice, and normal moves is the thing as well. Oh man, there's a Marsh Dog. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Wait. Oh no, wait. Hang on. Okay, so we're gonna want to get rid of the Crocodile, and we're gonna want to get rid of Morpeko. Okay, oh, there is Clefairy, so I will just put my cursor on Clefairy for a sec. Now, there's Miltank to the right, some kind of water type. There's like a Luxray, there's like a Grovyle. Oh, there is a Dreadnought at the end as well. So do we want to like go for Clefairy on the left and then work our way to the Dreadnought at the top? Or something like that. Anyone got shinies in Go today? I haven't been playing Go. What is there something special going on in Go today? I actually don't know. Right. Oh, Comfey was at the end. I would say Dreadnought's better than Comfey. But that's just my theory. My game theory. Oh, Kiba, you got shiny Phanpy today? Nice. Phanpy and Donphan were shinies that I did not have for the longest time. I tried, like, loads to get them in Go and stuff like that. And then Scarlet and Violet came out, and now I have so many of them. Like, I've bumped into so many shiny Phanpys. And you'd think that, like, well, hang on, aren't they hard to spot? It's like, yeah, but my eyes see them. I can see the different color. So I've gotten, like, a bunch of them. It's wild. Crocodile had a Dark. Well, Dark isn't, hang on, did I? No, I didn't say Dark. I don't, or at least I don't think I said Dark. But yeah, Dark isn't good against, Kyurem. It's Fighting, Steel, Rock, Dragon, and Fury. So yeah, Crocodile is just like the Kyurem does have Ghost moves, so it does resist like Shadow Ball. But yeah, Crocodile is like not very good against Kyurem. It's not just that it's not very good; it's actually just kind of bad. I mean, it's okay in like its moves are okay. Like Darkest Lariat's pretty good, and Scorching Sands or Earth Power is okay. But that's okay. Here's what I think. We might want to get rid of Crocodile in case we. I don't know whether we're going for the Grovyle or whatever's to the left of it. Oh no, to the left of it there was Electric, wasn't there? And it was like, oh yeah, no, actually, so we may want. Oh no, but Morpeko would be okay though. We might want to get rid of. We might want to get rid of the little Morpeko. If we go for like the Luxray on the left, we want to get rid of Morpeko. But we do want to switch for this, okay? So I would say we do want to switch like Morpeko for this. Because one thing Clefairy can do as well is Clefairy can use Mystical Fire. So in addition to its ability, helping us, it can use Mystical Fire to like weaken Kyurem, and that's quite helpful. But yeah, I would say Morpeko. If Morpeko doesn't switch, then Crocodile's a good switch. But I think Morpeko's the more important one here. So I'll throw my hat out the ring. But as long as we switch for this, then... Oh, okay, yay, we did it. Well done, Team 8. So, yeah, because if we... Yeah, the Grovyle... Yeah, the Grovyle would have just taken us over there. I mean, Comfey could have been okay, but I think the Dreadnought is a better Pokemon. And Luxray is a cool shiny. But if we have Crocodile, this means we can beat this with Crocodile. I tell you what, Cheese, if you want, you could switch Crocodile here for the Luxray. And then we could use Luxray to beat Dreadnought. Like, we could use Luxray... Oh, it's a shame we don't have Morpeko still, because Morpeko and Luxray would have been great. But it doesn't work that way. Okay, hang on. So I'm just gonna Darkest Lariat here. And hopefully this works. But yeah... Crocodile could switch for Luxray here, and then Luxray could be good against Dreadnought, and then Luxray could be good against Dreadnought, and then we could switch the Luxray for Dreadnought, kind of thing. Like, we could beat Dreadnought with the thing we're going to switch for it, essentially, and then we might be okay. And another thing as well is if we take the Clang, I think it's a Clang rather than a Clink Clang, right? If we Dynamax the Clang against Dreadnought, then that means that I, as Pangoro, would get to Dynamax, and that would be a really, really good thing. So just keep that in mind as well. Okay. Right, Rising Voltage! More like a Rising Voltage. Okay, Darkest Lariat, nice. Power Gem, not going to do a whole lot because of that light screen, which is a shame. But that's okay. Right, and then we just got like one more turn, and then we should be good here. Okay, Max Quake, a very important Quake. Come on, get the KO. Ow, it's doing less because of the light screen. Honestly, a Max Darkness almost could have, like, maybe done a bit more damage, but we'll have to see. Just because of that light screen. I like Crocodile too. Crocodile is one of my favorites from Gen 5. I think it's a really awesome Pokemon. It has 3 really good abilities. I mean, the Angry Point is a bit less good. But like Intimidate and Moxie are great abilities. And yeah. No, it's okay, Demi. No worries. No worries at all. As long, just like, if you have fun here, that's great. If you ever need to leave, like, please leave. But I mean, obviously, if it's keeping away from this, if it's keeping you away from this, and you like this, then that's sad to hear, and I'm sorry. But yeah, no, don't worry about it though. Okay, so, but yeah, I say if we switch Crocodile for Luxray, that would be a good strat here. Because if we get rid of Crocodile, Crocodile does have a super effective move against Dreadnought, but basically this way, it's like, and then if Kiba can Dynamax as the Clang against this, so if we go left for Dreadnought, if Kiba Dynamaxes here, then that means that I, as Pangoro, will get to Dynamax for the Kyurem. And then that'll be really, really good, I think. Because that will, like, help out everyone. Okay, I'm going to go with... I'll go with an Expert Belt because of, like, powering up super effective moves. I don't think, like, leftovers in Shell Bell are great, but if I can power up my moves, I'm going to power up my moves. Ooh, Eviolite. Ah, yes. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. I like this. Oh, Demi, you really like hanging out here. Well, excellent. Well, that makes me very happy to hear, and we're very happy to have you too. Again, you're very cool and very nice, and we really appreciate it. Again, please know I do appreciate it that you guys are cool and awesome. I know for some of you, you might think I'm not even doing anything. Like, what are you talking about? Clefairy does have a ×4 super effective move as well, which is very nice. Okay, so I'm going to Hammer Arm because it's super effective. If Clang can Dynamax, then our plan is our trap is baited and set. But yeah, no. So some of you may think, like, what are you talking about? I'm not even, like, doing anything. Or like, well, but again, in the past few months, we have had some people come in and stuff, and, you know, it's just kind of like, you know, we have had people who can be a bit much, or who kind of have, like, sort of broken rules a bit and stuff like that. So, you know, just if you don't, or if you haven't often, or if you haven't for a while or anything like that, again, just please know I really do appreciate it. The mods appreciate it when you guys are cool. It just saves us a lot of hassle. It makes things nice and inviting and friendly and lovely, and we really do appreciate it. And thank you. Wait. Oh no! Oh, on Lara. Oh, you had me in the first half. No. On Lara did a Mesprit raid and got a shiny Lycanroc. Dang. Okay, let's just keep attacking, and then I think we should be good. Yeah, that is. If anyone can post, if I could post that GIF of, like, not gonna lie, had me in the first half there, that's what I would post. Okay, Razor Shell, hang in there, Luxray. Okay. Yeah, that sucks that we lost health there, but oh no, but Luxray's gonna switch here anyway, isn't it? So that's fine. So if we switch Luxray for Dreadnought, not Dreadnought, but Dreadnought, then that'll be really good. So yeah, I mean, Lycanroc is a very good shiny. It's a very good shiny. And then, yeah. Okay, excellent cheese. Thank you. Again, I'm sorry if sometimes I do say these things 50 bajillion times. It's just, I never know when you guys, like, have adverts, or have, like, stepped away to go to the loo, or whatever it is, you know. So I do just like to say these things, because sometimes we've had things where someone's like, oh, I didn't hear what you said, you had an ad. So that's kind of why I do say things like 50 bajillion times, and I do apologize. But so I like saying it early, I like saying it, like, close to the end, I like saying it at the last second. Right. Kiba, thank you again for that Dynamax. This means that I, as Pangoro, can Dynamax here. I would say, yeah, I would say if, like, Clang just, like, uses Flash Cannon, if Dreadnought uses Rock Slide, if I use Max Knuckle, and if Clefairy, I would say Clefairy could use Mystical Fire. Maybe it could use Life Dew later on, but I would start with Mystical Fire for now, just to get those special attack drops in, and then that would be really awesome. So, oh, it's the Midnight form. Oh, it's the Midnight form going anywhere. Okay, Midnight form's a cool one. Show me potato salad. Right. Let's do this thing. Aha, here we go. We're going big. It's a big panda. And he's angry. Okay, let's do this thing. Right, Ice Beam. More like an Ice Beam. Oh, no! That's not fair! No! Okay, Rock Slide is good. And then show me Potato Knuckle. Maybe because you're using Mystical Fire, you might, like, thaw yourself out. But I think that's only particular fire moves, isn't it? I don't think it's just if you use any fire move, you thaw out. But we'll have to see. Look at poor Clefairy. It's just standing there. Frozen solid. We'll just, Kieran, just keep trying Mystical Fire, and we'll see how it goes. Show me Potato Knuckle. But I think if we just keep doing what we're doing, we'll get a KO pretty quick here. Yeah, to be honest, I always forget with Freeze, like, what moves result in the thawing and stuff like that. Because there are some moves where, like, if you use them whilst frozen, it will thaw you, kind of thing. But it's not all fire moves. I think all fire moves used against you thaw you, but not all fire moves you use whilst frozen thaw you, and, like, that's the way round it works, but I never remember the moves that work. Okay, it is getting desperate. We are going to start seeing those generative AI attacks, so look out for them. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw my... Oh, it thawed out! Mystical Fire! It'll probably, like, reset everything now, but it's still... Oh, it's using Glaciate! Oh, that special attack down... That special attack down did it! Kieran, you did it! Well done. Okay. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, it has lowered all our speed, which sucks. If it resets our stats, though, here's the funny thing. When they do the nullify thing, that's like a complete reset of all stats, good and bad. So if you ever get all your stats dropped, or like they do an Omni boost, it does like reset everything, I believe. I don't think it just resets like the negative stuff. Okay, Rock Slide. Oh no, it missed! It's 2 feet in front of you and it missed. Chungus Panda. I like it. Punch to the face. We did it. Chat. We beat a dragon. Stars and sparkles. Sparkles and stars. You know what 2 emojis to post in chat after me saying that. Your negative state. Do they? I didn't think they... In Scarlet and Violet, they don't. But I thought in this mode, it actually gets rid of your negatives. Because I swear... I have had things where I have been debuffed, and then the nullifying happens, and then my moves are stronger again. So we're gonna have to do some experiments with that. We're gonna have to look into that. Right, we're gonna be doing some kind of wild card with Onlera in a sec, but we'll do a patented double shiny check first. Clefairy is a no. Luxray, the first shiny I ever got from Dynamax Adventures, is a no. In my Pokemon Sword. Dreadnought is not green. Oh, the humanity. But that's okay, because there's also Kyurem. Show me the Tango Berry Blast Kyurem. That's a regular Kyurem. That was a flawless victory, wasn't it? Yeah, that Mystical Fire got us the flawless victory. No stars and sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I'm going to get Clefairy because it hung in there like a real trooper. It did a pretty good job there, I think. Your negatives, its positives stay. Oh, really? We are going to have to test that. Don't get me wrong, that makes logical sense, but I swear there have been times where, like, I was debuffed and then it did it and then my attacks did more. So we'll have to experiment with that. We'll have to like look out for that. Okay. So chat, if you are around and would like to do a Dynamax adventure, could you please let me know? Could you do strike the number of times you've played, and say whether you can do Lugia, Stack Attacker, I don't know if I spelled Stack Attacker correctly, and Mesprit. It's so like Lugia, again, I may have just typed that very poorly, but like, so like strike the number of times you played, and then let me know if you can do Lugia, Stack Attacker, and Mesprit. Ready, set, bow, here we go, and we'll figure this out. Okay, I do have Cheese and Kieran at 4. So, but of course, if it's just, like, the 3 of you, then it doesn't matter. But if Kiba would like to do one of them, Kiba's at a 3, so Kiba does get to, I would give the advantage to Kiba, but then between the two 4s, I would have to decide upon something. But if there's anyone who's joined who has not played at all yet, now is the time. Like, speak up now or forever hold your peace. And then, okay, Cheese can't do Lugia. And then Kieran can do any of them. Ooh. On Lara, do you have any preference? Because if you don't have a preference on Lara... Although at the minute, we've only got Cheese and Kieran, so that it excludes Lugia. But if you wanted to try Mesprit together, we could do that. So let me know. Because at the minute, it is looking like... Oh, Kieran can't do Mesprit. Stack Attacker then? On Lara? Like, are you feeling Stack Attacker-ish today? Sounds like Stack Attacker. Okay. Well, okay. You have Strike Negative Affinity. No, you don't, Demi. You are at a firm Strike 0. And hey, maybe someday things will change and you'll get this DLC and you'll have online. And I'm going to be doing this for a while. Well, hopefully, I'm going to be doing this for a while. So yeah. Okay. So, Stack Attacker it is then. Okay, so Kieran, Cheese, and on Lara, please come on down. On Lara, you will be doing the code, which I know you know that, but I'm just saying it for everyone's benefit. So look out for a code from on Lara in the chat for one final ride here in the Dynamax Adventures. Stack Attacker is a rock and steel type, which means that it is super duper massively mega weak to ground and fighting moves. It's ×4 weak to both of them. But water is also good and super effective as well. I don't know if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else. I think those are like the 3 weaknesses, aren't they? Okay, so the code is up. I was dilly-dallying too much to really get into it, but 01170430 or 11170430. But yeah, everyone's here. Everyone's here. Well done, everyone. Well done. Slowbo, how dare you? How dare you? I'm just trying to keep everything ship-shape. But yes, no, I was very slow. Okay. Right. So yeah, water, rock, and fighting. That's definitely like the Natu, the Zatu and Natu noise or something. Natu and Zatu. Stomping Tantrum on Armaldo is technically super effective. So I'll go with that then. Altaria does get rid of weather, so we don't really want Altaria because we're probably going to be relying on range strats here. Please do keep that in mind with Altaria if we can. So we kind of want to get rid of this for a water type if possible, but we'll see what happens. Okay, Boldor does have some ×4 super effective. And then I can't... Oh, and then there is like a Hitmon top at the end. So... Okay. Okay. So my thought and my feeling and whatever else is if we kind of aim towards the Hitmon top, and then we can trade Altaria for Hitmontop. Although if we did Togetic, we could switch the Altaria for Togetic and then use Togetic against Hitmontop. But either, it's fine. Okay, let's do this thing! Right, Cloud9, we're feeling fine, apparently. But was Kingler the first one? If Kingler can Dynamax and can get off like a bubbles, then that'll actually be like really good. Right. Here we go. Bubbles time indeed. And we're going to do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and then... and yeah, if you understand that reference, kudos as well. Xander will definitely know that. But yeah. I know the Togetic. Ah. Okay. Right, show me potato bubbles. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, we've got the speed down. And then... And then Stomping Tantrum. Oh, so close. So close. Okay, what are you doing, Bulldor? Oh, Iron Defense. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I got a bit ahead of myself there with the song. Okay. But yeah, so Monday, just as like a heads up, we'll do this now that we're in like the final Dynamax adventure. Monday and Tuesday, so I'll be back Monday and Tuesday, the typical sort of what is the now typical 2 p.m. time, like Los Angeles 2 p.m. But we'll try and do, as long as we're quick and we're organized and the battles don't drag on or anything like that. I didn't say dragon, so don't post the flag. But as long as the battles don't drag on, we'll try and do 5 on Monday and 5 on Tuesday, okay? And then that should be good. Right. Yeah, I don't think we really want this. It's kind of basically just like a worse Armaldo, I would argue, dare I say. The only thing is it does have body press, which could get some like max knuckle shenanigans going. But well, actually no, Altaria. Well, no, because we want to fight. No, we want Altaria for like the Hitmon top, don't we? Yeah, because we want Altaria for like the Hitmon top. Whether we do Togetic or Amoonguss. Oh, there's a Diggersby as well. Oh, Diggersby! Oh, we're not doing Hitmon top. We're doing Diggersby. Do we want... There is a scientist. Oh, this actually means we could switch... Okay, I'm just going to do the scientist. Kieran, if you want to switch Altaria, you're welcome to. Because if we're doing Diggersby, we don't need Altaria anymore. Like, and Altaria is not going to be the difference between victory and defeat against Togetic. So, if you want to go for it, Kieran, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it, Kieran. I would almost advise you to do it, to be honest, because not having the weather kind of sucks. Again, that's... I think we need to put Altaria on the list of Pokemon. Okay, Wigglytuff is interesting. I think we kind of need to put Altaria on the list of Pokemon that we need to, like, be careful of when we pick. So, like, every time I see Malamar, I'm like, right, guys, there's a Malamar, we need to be careful. And if I see, like, a Azumarill, I'm like, we have to be careful of using grass moves. And if we see Manectric, and Raichu, I'm kind of like, oh, we need to be careful with Lightning Rod. But there are other Pokemon that have abilities that I kind of forget about a bit. Weezing I've gotten better with as well. Altaria is good for... Is it good for Palkia? Does Palkia not have a dragon move? Surely Palkia has Spatial Rend. Palkia must have Spatial Rend. Which would then mean that Altaria is not that great for it. Like, it's kind of tit for tat. Yeah, the problematic ability mons. The probabilities. We'll call them the probabilities or something like that. The probabilities. It's such a klutzy mouthful that it's kind of hilarious. What? But it must know. It must know Spatial Rend. How can it not know Spatial Rend? But it must know a dragon move. It's got to know something. How can... Is it just rubbish? Surf/Ancient Power. Oh, it has Dragon Claw. Okay, it has Dragon Claw, so you have to be careful with Dragon Claw. And Altaria is better special defensively rather than physical defense, so a Dragon Claw would actually hit harder than like a Dragon Pulse. Dang, no. I mean, I guess they can't... I guess because of the conversation we were having earlier, I guess they can't give Palkia Spatial Rend if they can't give Dialga Roar of Time. Because the thing about this mode is if the opponents have... the thing about this mode is that if the opponents don't have if the opponents have like a Giga Impact or something, they can just use it again and again without a turn to recharge. So if Dialga had that with Roar of Time, that would just be like really unfair. And I guess that their logic is, oh, well, if Dialga can't have its special move, then that means that Palkia can't have its special move. So... And then Giratina can't have its special move because it's a charge move, and the charge moves take only one turn as well. So, yeah, I guess that's why they maybe did that for Palkia. But that's why... Maybe it must... So what's its 5th move? What is its 5th move, then? So, yeah, I don't think we want this Togetic. Well, no, actually, Togetic is immune to the ground moves, but... Yeah, no, I think we're probably good with what we have right here. And then if we switch out, like, Wigglytuff... If we switch out Wigglytuff for the Diggersby, then that actually could be really good. So that's my theory, my game theory. Yay for high crit moves. But yeah, so I guess with those three, their signature moves are like just a little bit... Oh, okay, we switched. I guess if we gave them their signature moves, it would be a bit weird and unfair. But yeah, I think we should go for the Diggersby because it's ×4 super effective and there are berries behind it. I suppose Hitmontop is ×4 super effective as well, but Diggersby is just way better. We've established this. Diggersby is like one of the best Pokemon in this mode. It is powerful. It's very powerful. Surf / Aquatail Dragonclaw. Oh, yeah, and Ancient Power. Oh, yeah, Aquatail. That was... Oh, yeah, Aquatail. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Yeah, no, I think you're right. Okay, yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? But basically, what we're saying is, like, some kind of, like, fairy or steel with like a resistance to water is like pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna go with X Scissor, and then hopefully this is good and this works. I would say, yeah, Togepi didn't Dynamax. Thank you for not... Oh gosh. Thank you for not Dynamaxing, because basically we can fudge it so that like Mantine or Kingler Dynamaxes essentially. Whoa, those were powerful. They was powerful. Okay. I am gonna Dynamax because that then allows Kingler to Dynamax. Like, it guarantees it. Just if this like takes out our whole team in one turn or some weird shenanigans or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna do it. Forgive me if this is an unnecessarily long animation. And then if we switch Togepi here, then we'll have like the most busted team ever. Well, no, the most busted team ever would be 4 Diggersbys. But no, the real most busted team would be like a whole bunch of like ground and fighting types. Honestly, Hitmontop with Intimidate is pretty good. Oh no, it used Quick Attack and it used it. That was really smart AI, I must say. Okay. So that's 1 life down. Dang it. But here's the Water Pole. Show me Potato Water. And then Crab Hammer. Nice. Okay. Oh dear, Arceus, no. Okay. Oh, does Demi understand that reference? That's like, every time I throw out one of my references, I'm going to be like, Demi, do you understand the reference? Okay. Although then at the same time, I like throwing out my references and not always explaining them. So, but dear Arceus, no. That one, like, we already explained that one out loud, so I don't mind, like, you know, ones that I've already explained or that we kind of forged because of a particular reason that was, like, known to everyone at the time. But yeah, so yeah, if Kieran is funny for the money and switches for Diggersby, then, and uses Stomping Tantrum, Stomping Tantrum will be fantastic. Oh, no, it's okay, Demi. Basically, So if we ever have an instance where like a player is just like repeatedly like attacked again and again by the computer, like the computer player is like picking on a particular person, we go, oh dear Arceus, no. And like we sort of do that, and I don't know if you would. It's a mixture of, obviously, like Arceus is swapped in for something else, but I don't know if you'd know that reference or not. If you'd know what I swapped Arceus in for, but yeah, if you can Dynamax. Kingler can use Max Quake, can't it? But that or the Max Bubbles, either is honestly fine. So, okay, I'm gonna have a drink. And this is our final battle of the day, so get ready to Stars and Sparkle. Don't put them in yet, but get ready to Stars and Sparkle. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Kieran's using Dig. I was expecting High Horsepower. Because like High Horsepower is the better move, but that's okay. We're gonna Water Pulse, and then we're gonna Kingler do Max Quake, which is a variation of Dig quick before the hyena come. If you understand that reference, Demi, then yay. Again, we have a lot of we have like so many like random little kind of, I don't want to say in jokes. They're kind of enjoyable on their own, but it's like if you get the reference, they're like more enjoyable. Sort of thing. They're like enjoyable in their own right, but if you get the reference, it's like funnier. Okay. Oh gosh, it's boosting its speed. It became nimble. Right. Okay. Stomping Tantrum. Well, Stomping Tantrum. Like, sorry, I always get confused between Stomping Tantrum and High Horsepower, but basically, like, whichever one it has is like better than Dig. Like, Dig we only want to use if we like want to be evasive or whatever. But when you've got like that sort of when you got a move that's like about the same base power, but you can use it twice in a row, that's like a way better move essentially. But again, we only want to use Dig in times where like we want to hide or waste a turn. Like right here, like we could have got a KO if like we hadn't used Dig, for example. So that's like an example of why. Oh gosh, but Dig has been no. Whichever one it had, Stomping Tantrum or Dig, like that is a better move than the only times Diggersby wants to use Dig essentially are if you do need to like hide, stall a turn, or if you Dynamax and you want to use Dig instead of like Stomping Tantrum or whatever. But those are the three. But yeah, I know the AI is being mean to Kieran. It's like, don't be mean to Kieran. Kieran's cool. Okay, so well done, Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars. Well done, Team 9. You're looking fine. Seriously, great work, guys. That was very nice. We've actually had some pretty good options today, or at least in like the latter half, I feel like at the beginning of the stream, we had a couple of like, oh, this could be a bit awkward. Like for the Curum, we didn't have like the best team, but for these last couple of wild cards, they've been pretty good. So, well done, everyone. Let's see if we get some Stars and Sparkles. Boldor is not shiny. Togetic is, I don't think that's shiny. Diggersby is not shiny. Oh, the humanity. But that's okay. I have all of these Pokemon as shiny. The one who I really need is shiny, and who I don't have as shiny, is the Golden Stack Attacker. It's a regular Stack Attacker. Oh, dang. Never mind. Okay, no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, and no Sparkles there. But Diggersby, the real MVP, the real hero, the most powerful Pokemon of them all. You think I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. It is just the best. It is in this mode. In this mode, Diggersby is like just the best. Right. That is it. That is all for today. No shinies on my part. Did you guys get any shinies? Did anyone get any shinies today? Oh, well, on Lara got the Lycanroc, right? But that was like sort of separately. But did anyone get any shinies whilst playing with us? I don't think we did today. That's a bit of a shame. We did like yesterday though, right? I can't remember who. Or maybe I'm thinking the day before. We've had one kind of recently, but I can't remember. Right, we're up to over 300 hours now. Hang on, I will just get a screenshot of that. Hang on, I've got to wait for the emblem to flip over. 3, 2, 1, boop. Okay. There we go. We're up to 300 hours now. That is wild. Thank you guys. Oh, I'm going to go get some food and then I'm going to feed stray cats. So I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. We'll try and do 5 Dynamax Adventures as long as everyone's nice and quick and organized and, you know, does everything nice and quickly. We should be able to do that. And yeah. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I will continue to see you throughout the week, but in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys very soon. Take care, lots of love. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe, ring the bell to stay in touch and in tune and up to date with the community note posts or whatever, and I'll see you guys this week.